The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Listen here, this is a fact of life. I be rapping like Nat Turner came back to life. Grab Donald Trump by the pussy, he ain't acting right. I never run from a conflict, I be glad to fight. It's a very cold world that we living in. Somebody please tell Elizabeth you're not an Indian. You just trying to con them people to get the benefit. Just another immigrant, stealing from the Indians. That's some punk ass shit and that's too lame. Now we finna step over to Andrew Yang. And you a sucker, you could never speak for black folks. Fake ass pandemic, trying to get the black vote. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You know your boy be high off sativa. Kamala wasn't popping, so we said bye, Felicia. She ain't had a right policy. We ain't trying to meet her. Y'all can take Biden too. Bye. We don't need him. We don't need Roland Martin or that coon Al Sharpton. Didn't need Cory Booker from the start, man. I don't fuck with police and no snitch. You know I'm coming with the heat when I spit it. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. If you ever go to court and this is your luck, try not to get fucked by Benjamin Crump. I know it's hard. You and go is hard. But who the fuck is Amy Cloak? Put her picture up on the bullseye and start throwing darts. People cut our organs out our bodies, that's a stolen heart. They can't save us from the flood like Noah's Ark. Black lives always matter, we finna go for ours. So then we savages, we don't need to pot the piss. Mike Bloomberg can suck dick with that stop and frisk. You ain't speaking for us, we don't know you. Bernie Sanders, they get your funky ass on too. The Democrats don't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. Republicans can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. A bitch ass nigga can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me. You coon ass niggas can't speak for me. Speak for me. Speak for me.
I'm talking about shout it going crazy. People going crazy in these motherfuckers. Run that shit back, man.
But it means nothing. Nothing. Got a woman on the bed. Man made the car. Carry the heavy load. Man made the electrolyte to keep us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water like the 7 Omega. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girl and a baby boy. Man make them happy because man make them strong. But after man make everything we can, do you know that man makes money? To buy from other men. This is a man's world.
Just happened with my sister. Greetings, Shabaka.
So white dude? White.
Yeah, what's going on, man? They fucking me around again with this bullshit, man. They locked me out of my goddamn Google page, man, for 4 days.
Motherfucking so what happened at that? So
Just got into it at the store with some cracker. Was it a cracker?
It was a cracker dude. That motherfucking did it. Now the AAs, they was on my side because you know what I'm saying, for one that say store, and they know me for two.
Right.
Nigga.
Hey, Carter.
Fuck with the wrong one.
At my sister's house.
Fuck with the wrong
situation.
You said it. He asked for it. Shit, as far as I'm concerned. He asked for it.
Thank y'all for tuning in to season 4.
He asked for that.
So,
and I left him with all kind of ooey nuts.
That's what I like.
I left him with ooey nuts.
Pop out and show motherfuckers what it really is. You cannot be saying that shit.
This nigga talking about something. This nigga talking about some motherfucking. He want to press charges. I said, let me give you something to press for.
Right.
And I got to throwing off. I threw a beer can at this nigga's head. All kind of shit.
Right. Fuck him. He'll press charges. You know, for get locked in jail.
I would have beat the brakes off that fool.
Man, I tried to, bro. I tried to beat the brakes off of this nigga with that goddamn hand sanitation station. Oh!
It's not a situation that we
Hey man, black people have all their rights.
Thank y'all for tuning in to season 4, episode 40, part 1 from Black News.
I thought, look, at least the teeth was fine. I thought that was right. I was like, man,
I'm your host, Shane Crummer. I'm with the other host, Lady.
It's contentious, man. They already know we get down. But we over here at our sister's house having a farm ass time, but unfortunately, that motherfucker is gonna fill it tomorrow.
Okay. No, there were reparations due today. There were reparations due today.
We should have said that.
Chickens come home to roost.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's gonna be like that,
and
man.
I'll tell you like this.
Just have to put ham.
Try me.
Cracker at 7-11.
You better try Jesus before you try me. He's more forgiving.
Right.
He's more forgiving than I am.
Shout out to the viewers.
The black moon is gonna be in Capricorn.
Oh man.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. So I got to go through a bunch of bullshit, man, to cover my damn account.
Looking for him, and I told them they better find him.
It looks like it's actually cheaper than Blog Talk.
But what it is though, man, Blog Talk, man, because we still up till January the 12th, the last that I checked, right? And so what had happened is, man, I had to get another phone for the 323 number, and they got this shit all twisted, man. This goddamn artificial intelligence, man, need to be declared illegal. So,
Screen.
Say what?
You can't see your avatar.
You can't see the avatar. Of course you can see the avatar because I'm looking at it.
I can't see it on my end. Let me go on the channel and see if I can see it.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it. It's the Reparations Now avatar, Brother Che.
Let me see.
What? Dude, look at it. We're targeted right now.
Is that Sister Bianca in the background?
Yes. I just told you she had to beat up a cracker after 7-11.
Okay, where you at, Sister Bianca? Say hello.
I'm in my motherfucking skin, waiting for a motherfucker to hop out so I can hop in. I'm not playing.
All right, well, sister, get you some ironwood from Nigeria, okay? And they call it ironwood because it feels like ironwood.
Adrenaline right now.
Okay, but that's just it, though, Bianca. Use that ironwood and bust him upside his fucking head. He ain't gonna be fucking with nothing else no more.
Then I picked
He'll
up
be
the
shut.
hand sanitation station and beat him upside the head with it.
Oh yeah, see, they call ironwood, sister, is because it feels like iron, but it's wood from Nigeria.
They know what it is now.
Hey, guess what? If I end up on any motherfucking news clip tonight, motherfuckers
You
know
was here
why.
all night.
Right, that's
You was here all night. I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't leave at all.
You see a purple line sheet on the goddamn news, it was me.
You know you
Well,
she lying on.
well, Sister Bianca, what brought all this on?
I told that motherfucker.
But I was trying to say, Jesse should go with her. And
they let me know that I was all the way in the right. Motherfuckers was ready to buy me a goddamn beer.
I was like, where?
Wow. I see y'all start New Year's early, huh?
I got the I'm like, it's on here too. Like I run this motherfucking I done motherfucking got my finger bleeding.
Motherfucker all over what, man?
My finger is bleeding.
So pressy with the white man had to go to that.
You got any band-aids?
I got some, but I ain't worried about that shit right now. Like I said, my whole adrenaline is pumping. I don't give a fuck.
We saved your spot on the couch. So, like family, I'm in here. I'm in here.
Yeah, so they got me on a peanut whistle phone right here, Brother Che.
Yeah, I'm in here. I'm all the way.
Because you know, the laptop went haywire, man. You know, with some Google shit. Because Dynamite, he had wanted to have me on early, and I couldn't get on him. I couldn't log on with him.
Me too.
You know, these motherfuckers got some bullshit for 2025.
I'll catch you. And if I do, y'all gonna wish y'all could.
Jesse, you should go. Why are you there? Buy me an ice cream.
You want to see ice cream?
Just do it over on the show, man. You act like I don't know how to run for like black people. I could do this all day with my eyes closed. Go. You'll be fine. Nobody's going to be sorry.
Don't go back up there.
I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good. I'm going to be good.
You could have got me
I promise you.
You could have advocated for me.
Goddamn news.
I could have got me a
Sprite. Go back up there.
And plus that, Sister Bianca, I'm sure Brother Che told you I came back there last March and got snowed on and was cold as hell. And I was staying at the motel, me and a homie, and some damn migrant motherfucker gonna come up here and ask me for some goddamn change. I said, man, I ain't got none. Then the motherfucker the next day is knocking on my goddamn door. And I told him, man, you better get your ass the fuck up out of here.
I just wanna.
Motherfucker stalking me.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Was stalking me, and I says, "Man, no, you knocking on the wrong motherfucking door." Well, man, check it out. No, man, you get the fuck up out of here because I'll give you something to check the fuck out.
You go to the store, a motherfucker call you out your race and try to push the door on you, as calling you out your race. And what are you supposed to do?
Oh, he already had problems.
Right. And what are you supposed to do?
Issues with the people at the 7-Eleven already.
And what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to get active.
Anything you can grab.
You're not supposed to let that go any longer than what it already happened. You're supposed to knock that motherfucker's head smooth fuck off. Simple as that. Keep doing it. Don't stop. They need to get that understanding that you can't call us out our fucking race. You can't call us names, and you can't say it with a hard R. And you can't push the motherfucking door. We are unstoppable. Unstoppable. They need to get that understanding. We just pretending, we just chilling right now. But why you push the motherfucking envelope when shit's contentious? Like I say, we can't go nowhere. We can't fucking go nowhere right now. Everything, even me and Jesse, when we came over here, she was looking a little precarious. Me and Jesse were ready for action. Motherfuckers staring at us like, just on the way up the street, staring at us like he wanted to get that activity. And I was like, I'm looking at him, Jesse looking at him, we cruising up the street like, we already know it's about to get late. And it don't matter. It's up right now. They know it. We know it. We're at war. We've been at war. And it's about to be stupid because they think it's all out right now for us. They are taking their fucking chances. and take their chances as they are and get mocked as you should. No passes given. There's no crying, there's no I'm sorry, there's no I didn't mean to. You're committing an act of terrorism against black people by saying anything.
So what's the topics tonight?
We got tangibles, of course. We got the tangibles. Tangibles 2025 now. Let's head into 2025.
Right.
Tangibles 2100. Then we got first day of Kwanzaa celebrations in Denver, Colorado.
Okay.
Black Caucus wants to bite into Exonerate Garvey while letting FBAs rot in jail.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me make sure I understand this. Okay, so the Congressional Black Caucus is asking Biden to posthumously pardon Marcus Garvey?
Yeah, posthumously, yeah.
Okay, now my question on that, sir, is why didn't these motherfucking house niggas do this shit here 25 years ago?
And what the fuck does it matter? What's up with reparations? He fucked up. Why? Well, you fucked up. You could have did that shit in Angola. I'm still mad about Angola.
Mm-hmm.
Pardoning there. You can pardon everybody in your fucking mama, cuz, but you had a fucking chance to do the right thing. And you take that part. That's cool. It's whatever. But in Angola, as you're talking about the slaves that built the nation, you could have fucking paid the motherfucking slaves. You could have did the right thing. And I just can't. I have no fucking. It's just like shoulder shrug. Right now, I'm just amazed.
Well, in Angola, that there is where Queen Nzinga ran them motherfuckers up out of Dodge all her adult life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it was called Mutamba. You know, fuck the Portuguese.
We got Christmas 2024 by empowerment, not gifts. Media tries to redefine meaning of Daniel Penny effects. Biden breaks record in massive clemency move. Sparks national debate. Biden, Sleepy Jim Crow Biden commutes 37 inmate sentences. Leaves Dylann Roof sentence unchanged. Vivek Bass Salami pisses off white America.
Oh man, what's all that noise?
It's the fan.
It's the fan, Chewbacca.
The lazy culture
the
holding us back.
Broken.
Yeah, it has a big old crack in it where the fan is.
Damn, boy, that motherfucker's all the way loud.
Yeah, and that's just in the background. See upstairs.
This shit just happened like right before the show started.
Yeah, like so right before the show
she all the way live with it right now. It's like fresh.
Very fresh. The lazy culture holding us back, and if we have time, who does this fucking lady think she is? Teamsters president goes off exposing Harris campaign. Culture.
Oh shit, look at that. MacGyvered that, y'all.
That might work.
Whoa, man. Whoa, that motherfucker there. Woo.
Okay.
Can't do that bad.
We po, y'all. Nations around here. I gotta get a new outside down. Make something else put on top of this. Is it flat? It's too good.
What about this?
All right, man. So I got 11 episodes, man, of Chewbacca's Black Experience so far on the terabyte.
You're gonna be there forever.
Yeah, you gonna be there forever. How much space is left on this airplane?
I think we could do it because what I'm doing too, Brother Chase, some of our marginal episodes on Blog Talk, I'm throwing them in the trash. You know what I'm saying?
I tried to have it coming. You fucking found out.
Oh, by the way, man, the Ponies is playing San Diego, right?
No, we played the Bengals and lost in overtime.
Oh, y'all lost to the Bengals?
Yep, in
Oh,
overtime.
great news. Great news. Great news.
All y'all can do is hope we don't make the playoffs. 'Cause y'all definitely ain't going in.
Man, Raiders need a whole new staff, man. I went up there on their page today and I said, fire that goddamn coach, fire half the motherfuckers on the damn starting lineup, man, and bring the second string in, man. These motherfuckers is playing like goddamn bums, losing a bombs,
Yeah,
fucking bombs.
that's how I feel about my team losing to the Bengals. But let's get this show on the road. So we got tangibles. The year and a decade of tangibles continue to mass up intangible for your vote.
Right.
Yeah, we're going to jail tonight.
Hold on, man. Let me see something here, man. I just thought about something, man. I had to change the damn password, man, on that goddamn Gmail account. Hold on, Brother Shay. No, but go ahead, man. Continue with the show. I'm just trying something right here. Yeah, because they locked me up my damn Gmail account.
Damn.
Yeah, these are some dirty motherfuckers, man. And it's going to get more fucked up and more funky. On here. Really, let me see here. Now I got to you on the phone. Now I'm putting a double drain on this here, on this hotspot. Oh, fuck this Xbox over here. I don't be using that shit. God damn. Now, hopefully, I can crack the code on this motherfucker. Oh, man, here they go. This bullshit again. God.
Are you worried about you? No, because all you keep on bringing up is you talk to me like this. I just told you what the fuck I worried, what I went through, and this is what the fuck you responded. And that's what you have.
All right, so it's the year and a decade of tangibles. Continue to make something tangible for your vote. All the way to 2100. So just like I've been doing for the past almost 5 years. So instead of 2020, it's 2025, but everything else remains the same. It should be 2028 for the presidential. The 2028 presidential elections are coming up, and foundational Black Americans are going to reject the 50-year-old plus benign neglect policy that has been implemented by the political system. This malign neglect policy mandates that Black Americans should be ignored and only mentioned and vague.
I saw blood.
And
You said I wanted shark.
Yeah.
Once I saw blood, I wanted more.
Yeah. I know no too. Lumping foundational Black Americans in the groups of minorities, immigrants, people of color, etc., has only hindered the progress of Black Americans as a group while providing tangible benefits for other groups. In this election cycle, Black Americans are going to insist that our needs are specifically met by politicians who are seeking our vote.
I want some more.
Foundational Black Americans want tangible benefits specifically for us. We do not want trickle down secondary benefits that are provided for every group. Every group has not been systematically marginalized and disenfranchised in every area of society. As foundational Black Americans. Hold on, I'm using the ashtray for this. Do you have another ashtray, sis?
Yeah, it's over here.
So, politicians must offer tangibles, specifically the foundational Black Americans, or we simply will not. Oh, hell no.
I just want to go back up here and catch this nigga before the police do, because they looking for this nigga. But I want to catch him.
All right, Shabaka, what are your thoughts on the tangibles?
That's what it says. This is soft targets, man. Like, go ahead, Jesse.
We lost Shabaka. Go ahead. Say what's your thoughts on the
tangibles? Real quick, you should always want tangibles. You should want to feel it, touch it, breathe it, look at it, have it in your hand. It's no more
the relevance of it within your family.
Fucking gestures. No, nothing now matters. It's got to be tangible. You got to know that it's a real thing. It's got to be a paper. It's got to be your fucking blood print on it. It's got to be that real. Why? Because
everything is AI.
It's too motherfucking convenient and lazy work to just make pandering promises of what you think you think the people want.
Documents are falsified every day.
Right. And nobody does what they say they're going to do in politics. So, tangible. Ask for it, demand it, fucking question it, demand it, demand it, demand it. We're not playing no more. They thought it was a game. We're not playing no more. We showed them. We showed them on the Democrats.
No, man, I finally.
It's not a game. Nothing is a game right now, especially when we're being targeted.
I had to go through this bullshit, man, with this goddamn Google. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you I replaced it to
Sisters in the building.
Well, hello,
man.
Everyone.
So happy.
How you doing, sister?
Peace, love, Black empowerment.
Yes.
Oh, always, sister.
And abundance to everyone.
Oh, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Since the last time I spoke to you, since the Bianca, I've been through hell and high water when I was there last March in the damn snow and got snowed in, froze my ass off.
Sounds like you need to update your contact book.
Yeah, you was warned, Shabaka. He was warned.
Sounds like you need to update your contact book. My house always feels like Haiti.
Oh no, I love Haiti. You know what I'm saying? The history of there.
My house always feels like Haiti.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't have anything less than 69 degrees in this house.
I was trying to strip, man. I forgot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So if you was freezing, I apologize, but that was your lack of context.
Well, only thing I can say about that is this. Is that I'm up there at the damn motel room, me and the homie, migrant knock on the door. Hey, man, you got some money? Man, you better get your motherfucking ass up out of here, man, because they're going to need a goddamn ambulance to carry you up out of here after I finish with your ass.
Hey, you know what's so sad? You know what's so sad is that a lot of people that and I'm not going to say all people in Aurora, but there was a good majority of people in Aurora that never read If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Exactly. On the cool. They never read that book or they would have known.
Okay.
They would have known if they're going to ask for this, they're going to ask for that. And after a while, they're going to stop asking.
Well, there's
and
a way
they're
to
just going to do it. And they're going to do it their way, like Frank Sinatra.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's something called a piece of iron.
When I talk like this, though, people act like I'm an asshole. But I mean it. I've been saying this shit out here.
That's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Never apologize for how you honestly feel.
I'm crazy until I make sense.
Yeah, we are
That's
crazy.
right.
That's true. I was like,
with no further ado, get back to the show. I just wanted to let y'all know I'm on tangibles. It has to be in existence, and the only reason why it has to be in existence is that means that it is the actual atonement for what has happened. Okay, there are a lot of people that read shit and know factual shit, but no apologies, no atonement.
Oh,
you understand? You can say, I'm sorry, bitch. Yes, we know you're sorry. Your ancestors were sorry, and everybody's been sorry for hundreds of years. Sorry ass motherfuckers. Do you understand?
Oh, yes,
you're sorry. But I need an apology and an atonement.
Oh, well, what they need to do is kick out reparations.
And that's what they are not willing to give. An atonement for your actions.
Yeah. And then too, and what they need to do is that all these goddamn police officers that went out there and murdered unarmed black people, they need to go book the motherfuckers and have them walk the concrete with the general population.
You know what? I feel like, and maybe I'm just a little too extreme by saying this.
What's that?
If they knew that their families and their children and everybody else was at risk for everything that they fucking do, maybe there'll be a little bit more discretion.
In other words,
What I'm saying is, and I'm not condoning any type of violence and this and that, but what I am saying is atonement is due.
Oh, absolutely.
And if you're not going to atone for it in court, and they're going to let you skate and slide like you're in the fucking ice capades, don't be surprised when you show up at your front door that there's not somebody waiting for you too. Well, and they're seeking justice. They're not seeking money like the court always tries to pan out. You understand? We're seeking justice.
Exactly.
Which means the just will have to atone for their sins.
You're right. You see?
Whether it's in blood or anything else.
Well, to quote the words of a famous man, it is strictly up to them. Because, see, what we have here with these individuals is a failure to communicate.
Okay,
they do not have their mind.
To keep in mind, there was our own physical law before any of theirs. We know what's right. We know what's wrong. We know what's justice. We know what's just.
Yeah, you're right.
Do you understand? We know these things on our own. Stop looking to these motherfuckers to tell us anything that they don't even fucking live by.
Exactly. It's called hypocrisy.
They don't even fucking live by it. So what the fuck do you look like trying to hold me accountable for something you can't even hold yourself for?
Right.
You're right. It's called the double standard system. Just like I told
it's called double jeopardy at this point with the whole U.S. Double jeopardy. Because they still want to try us for shit that they've already found us guilty for.
Yeah.
They want the public's opinion.
Yeah.
And guess what? With the public's opinion, it's indoctrinated. Because if anybody goes against it, they're shadow banned. They're kicked off they're kicked off of Facebook.
Tell me about it.
I'm in exile. I'm in exile, a recent exile, and I don't even know why. I don't even know what I posted that was so fucking offensive.
It's called the truth, sister, is what you posted.
I don't know what I posted that was so fucking offensive.
Okay, now another thing with me that they having issues with me about, Sister Bianca, because one thing I refuse to do is acknowledge a man who shoves ketchup up his ass talking about that he's having a menstrual cycle. That, ma'am, is an insult to the sanctity of womanhood.
Of a woman, yeah, exactly, and it is.
That is an insult.
Beet juice, all of that shit. It's a fucking disgrace. You have no womb to carry. You are not the center between the spiritual realm and the physical realm.
Oh yeah. Well,
you can never be us. Never.
No, they said. That's why they hate us.
And I don't give a fuck who I offend right now. You can never be us. You can imitate us all day.
Oh yeah.
You can give us bad stereotypes all day.
Oh yeah.
You can sit up here and Jerry Springer me, bitch, all day. But guess what?
What?
I'm a portal of fucking life.
No, man.
I'm a portal of life. So I don't give a damn about if you have a better set of titties than me. I don't give a fuck about your BBL. I don't give a fuck about none of that.
What's a BBL? Please, somebody define that for me.
Brazilian body lift. No, it's not even. No, it's not even just the booty anymore. It's the body.
So wait a minute. So that's that bullshit where they be going out there to Beverly Hills seeing them plastic surgeons.
Rest in peace, Donda West. Rest in peace, Donda West. Do you understand? That's how Donda West is.
Okay, now wait a minute. Okay, re-enlighten me
again. Rest in peace to that beautiful woman.
Which woman was that?
Donda West.
Okay, is that the sister
And that was who actually was saving him for so long. And they
Donda West?
They got to her through vanity. They got to her through vanity.
Mm-hmm.
Like they keep on pushing all of this self-mutilation on our generations now.
Right.
Self-mutilation. Right. This ain't, we see what's wrong. We have the opportunity to fix what's wrong about our bodies. If you had that opportunity, wouldn't you do it? No.
First place, sister,
this is a part of who I am.
Yeah, that ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah.
There ain't nothing wrong with the black woman.
The spaces between my teeth will never get fixed. So if motherfuckers get to trolling in this bitch, fuck you. And I say that to my gaps. I say it to my gaps. Fuck you. Okay?
Mm-hmm. And we approve of the message.
What I'm also going to say is I'm going to always stay authentic. I'm going to stay authentic.
Always stay. Oh, absolutely.
I know my creator didn't make no mistakes on me.
No, I don't see none whatsoever, sister.
No, hey, guess what? Holly Weird will see plenty. Because sister. I don't fit what their demons like to inhabit.
That is sister. They call that place the City of Angels.
They try and make Cadillac bodies for these demons.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Cadillac bodies where everybody's damn near the same make and model.
Mm-hmm. Like Taylor Swift Barbie doll bimbos, as I call them. Shit's disgusting.
Hey, look, they all get, and the sad thing is they all trying to look like 10-year-olds. Because that's what these pedos is actually after.
Yeah, that's some sick shit.
So now you got these grown women trying to have baby hair.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Why do grown women need baby hair?
Damn.
Why are we trying to make these grown women look younger and younger and younger? Just so they can fit what's appealing to what they think these guys want, but they don't even want you because you're too old, bitch. You've been ran through. They want unwilling virgins. That's what they want.
Well, that sounds like to me, ma'am, a case of rape. Well,
I'll tell you like this. We can't say too much like grape and everything like that on here. But I'll tell you this much. And I really mean it. I've been saying this shit since 2016. These motherfuckers have an agenda that they are trying to push where they want everyone to be forever young. Why?
That's impossible.
Why forever young? Because with knowledge, age, knowledge, wisdom, all of that, why do you want to keep everybody young?
Mm-hmm. It's not going to happen just off the law of biophysics. You're saying?
Oh, no, they found a crenodrome. They know what to do. But that's why there are so many spirits inhabiting this earth right now that were tortured souls when they left.
Right.
And they are nothing but children.
Yeah.
Children.
Yeah. And that's true. And then the cold part about it
is it too far-fetched that they want to keep everybody forever young for that reason?
Mm-hmm. So, but you're not gonna be young forever. You see? I'm living proof of it.
These motherfuckers, I'm telling you, there's so much we have. All I can say is stay prepared.
Mm-hmm.
But no matter what gets done before January 20th, stay prepared.
Yep.
Because I didn't think that I was going to have to whoop a motherfucker's ass at the 7-Eleven
today.
Oh, okay, sister. Did you put him on his back? Lights out, toes pointing
You
north.
know what? That man will always remember me.
Okay.
Because I clocked him upside the head with that hand sanitizer station.
Oh, is that what? Okay, so
I hit him
you
with the
don't
bottom
get
part, and it was pointed.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, where'd you hit him at? Upside the dome? Oh, okay. Well, you just gave him something to think about.
Exactly. No, he got oh no knots all across his motherfucking forehead because I wasn't playing.
Yeah, because he fucked around and found out. When
Yes,
you
he's
fuck
on
around,
the FAO. No, look, there's gonna be plenty of them on the FAFO. Do you understand? That's why I'm saying stay prepared.
At all times, like the referee says.
They're gonna FAFO. They're going to. They're going
fuck
to.
around
They're
and
crash out
find
dummies
out.
right now. There's a whole bunch of crash outs running around.
Yep.
What was that one? What's his name? Dummy Dodgers. Yeah, that's a crash out right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he a crash out. For you
What's
to
this
talk
motherfucker's
about
name
people
again?
that are actually trying to make a difference in a community, and you got the nerve to speak bad about this man when he can't touch you. But when he could, I swear you had a vagina between your legs.
Mm-hmm.
I swear you had no balls. I swear that you had no Adam's apple and you sounded like Shirley fucking Temple when you talked.
Damn.
Bitch.
My.
So dummy Dodger, dodge that, dummy.
Yeah, well, he was the crash dummy. He fucked around.
There are so many people that are out here really slandering good people.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth tellers are gonna go through it the most. And that's the reason why I know that's why I was motherfucking kicked off of Facebook. These now, mind you, me and Facebook, we had a passive aggressive relationship for since 2016. Okay.
Oh, you too?
So, yeah, passive aggressive. You understand? They would suspend my account. They would suspend.
Oh, you too?
But guess what? The day I graduated from my American Sign Language course, these motherfuckers had enough of my shit.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well, that's a good skill to have.
I don't know. Like I said, I still don't know what I did.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what you did.
Disabled, not deactivated, not none of these motherfuckers disabled my account.
Yeah, they tore it down.
And I can't make a new one. I can't.
Oh yeah.
They said, "Nah, bitch, that's just you in a coat." Nah, we know.
Oh, but I tell you one thing though, Bianca, is that it came through my Facebook thing. To add you as a friend, so somebody hijacked your data, sister.
Hey, well, you know what? I've expected them to do that for years. I have. Well, look, there was a time when, because I had gotten my press pass snatched, right? And the footage that I had fucking leaked, I couldn't turn my phone on and call 911 if I needed to. Yeah. Guess what popped up as soon as I turned my phone on? FBI warning. FBI warning, and they were saying that they were sending motherfucking officers to my house.
Bam, 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 bam.
Shit happened. I can't make this shit up. The shit happened.
Well, sister, every time I hear a motherfucker knocking on my door in this crackerbox ass apartment that I'm in, I expect the motherfucker to be kicked in anytime, particularly I go with that stupid ass Sarge and that punk ass Bianchi.
No, you want to know why they're not going to do that?
Why is that?
Because they want us all to be like unawares. But that's why I say stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
Well, yeah, I got me some
more protection devices. I don't give a fuck. Stay prepared.
At all times.
I don't give a fuck how friendly your neighbors look. I don't give a fuck about how non-friendly they look. I don't give a fuck. Do you understand? Stay prepared, people.
at all times. You know what I'm saying? I keep to
Stay ready so
myself.
you don't have to get ready, because when you have to get ready is when it's gonna fucking count.
You're right. You say you got to be
You never
prepared.
really know until it's do or die. Like
Yeah,
they say.
that's right. Yeah, this is the truth is, that you're speaking. You know what I'm saying? And then you got these brain dead, ass scratching motherfuckers out
Hey,
here.
well, you know what?
Yeah.
If 2020 didn't wake them up, then let them sleep comfortably in their prison cells with duvets, because that's all they wanted. Do you understand? They wanted to stay in the prison. They just wanted comfier sheets. They
Yeah.
want let them have their duvet. Let them
Yeah.
stay asleep. Stop bothering them.
Yeah.
Once
You're
them
right.
doors slam shut,
Yeah. And then on top of that, there too,
that's all they gonna have. Do you understand?
Yep.
When them doors slam shut, that's
Yeah.
all they're gonna have.
Yeah.
Fancy duvets.
And
people like us that are on the other side of that damn door slamming, we're gonna move. We're gonna have moves, and that's why I say stay prepared. Because at the end of the day, when these doors slam shut, too many motherfuckers is gonna be in their comfy prisons.
Yeah. And then on top of it too, sister, what they getting ready to do, I got a theory, is that they're gonna get all these brain dead motherfuckers, right?
I really wish you would have known me in 2016, because then you could have watched the fucking video too before I motherfucking got motherfucking exiled from the media world. Do you understand?
Oh yes, ma'am.
You definitely would have got to see the fucking video. They have kids. They have kids. And I can't unsee them.
Yeah.
I can't unsee them. Especially now that I'm seeing some of them come to pass.
Yeah.
What's to the next topic? And then it's the first day of Kwanzaa celebrations in Denver, Colorado.
Umoja, what happened?
What today is?
Yeah, no, this isn't Kuji Changalia. This is Ujima.
Today is
Ujima.
Ujima.
We're going to talk about the first day.
The first day is Umoja.
Yep,
Umoja is unity. Kuji Changa
Umoja
is self-determination.
And that's exactly what the hell we need.
Collective work and responsibility. And I bet you I showed I showed my collective work and responsibility today. My ancestors are proud.
Damn right.
Shit. My responsibility was to let you know that you can't use nigger like that around me ever.
Well, sister, what I used to do in my youth,
I honored that responsibility. I honored that responsibility.
Okay, well, what you do, sister, is that when I was younger, back in my day when I was young, I'm going back to about 1980 something. And there was a combination that this guy used to use. I think this dude was heavyweight champ.
Hey, listen here. My children told me that I was born in the 1900s. Okay, that threw me off enough. Okay, so when you get to trying to do that type of fucking picture this Sicily 1912 shit with me,
right?
I don't like it. I don't like it because my children, my grandbaby already makes me feel old, but then my children say slick shit.
Okay, but that's just it, though, Sister Bianca. See, that there is for the generations after. You see, so when I transition, all this shit that I've done on,
you can't really check out because you're my standing attorney for anybody who want to give you the light skinned business. You're a standing attorney. You ever? I was like, I'm just gonna go get Shabaka, and Shabaka gave him that light work, that old California light work, and drug about it. You can't go nowhere, because that means by attorney. But when motherfuckers tell me I can't say and do whatever the fuck I feel like doing. You know what I mean? What I did. I need my
She said she needs to know her rights.
I need to know that Shabaka got that.
She needs to know her rights.
Okay, anytime that you get arrested, it's like this right here. You have the right to remain silent. Everything you say is not can and will be used against you. It will be used against you. You have the right to an attorney once present. And then when you go before the court,
I'm blacking out proud. You kept my natural fair skin, too much milk in the coffee, black ass. I don't give a fuck.
You said milk in the coffee,
too much
black ass.
milk in the coffee, black ass. Okay.
But you know what, though? I would tell you like this: colorism is real, and I do get it. But one thing I will say is everybody tried to push that shit when it came to Kamala, and I already told everybody. I said, listen here. If you don't realize a Rachel, a Rachel when you see them, if you don't recognize a Rachel when you see them, then bitch, you deserve to get food.
Okay, now check this out. When it comes to this colorism shit, I don't cater to it in any way, form, or fashion, because there's three figures out of history that you got to look at that put colorism.
Nothing but Filipino.
Now, the first one out of history to look at is the X-Man. The next one to look at is the former heavyweight champion, Ali. The third one to look at is the Minister of Defense, Dr. Huey Percy Newton.
I was like, man,
yeah, they were all FBAs.
I like it's too late, man. You got me. And
I'm just saying there's too much truth at this point being exposed about a lot of shit. And for us, not as a people, be privy to this shit. It would behoove us as a people. Well, it would behoove us as a people to pay attention. Do you understand?
Okay.
There are so many things that are falling into place for a reason.
We got Rainbow NASA.
Babylon is falling, so that means that people need to step up if we're going to create a new algorithm, a new frequency on this planet. People have to step up and draw that line in the sand on what is right and what is wrong to them.
Okay, but as the X-Man has stated,
nowadays because they don't want to offend nobody, they don't want to get canceled, they don't all of this.
That's the whole point of being unapologetically black.
Okay, now, okay. Hold your wisdom 1 second, Sister Bianca. I'm gonna address that. I'm looking at Rainbow Nazareth. It says 2025, 90% of us will be wiped out. That is the elite's plan. Okay, Rainbow.
Guess what? And I even spoke about this with my brother and my sister earlier. If we step away from all of these platforms and watch them fall and create our own afterward.
That's right.
What the fuck are they gonna do about it?
They can't do
What the fuck are they gonna do about it?
Nothing. They can't, because they'll be deadlocked in.
We as a people need to break our own fucking addictions.
Oh yeah, the addiction to.
There are certain people that are addicted to YouTube. They will hop up and this is their information source. This is that for them. They hop up and entertain the fuckery. Do you understand? And as long as they even get 10 seconds of your time, that's a rating. That's you. That's money in somebody's fucking pocket.
You're right. Now, as
if
you and
we take the money out of their pockets, which takes discipline on our part,
right?
But we can do it.
Oh,
if
it's
we're
very
sick
doable.
and tired enough, if we're sick and tired enough, there are certain people that are only sick, they're not tired.
Yep. And then too,
You
and
gotta
what
be
you gotta
sick
do,
and tired of
and you
the
gotta get this,
bullshit.
yeah, and get the chain off your brain. They say, just like this individual who
People
came in
love
there on my
standing
chat room.
on business. Oh, look, they love standing on business about somebody talking about they weave. They like standing on business about somebody fucking with a man that ain't theirs. They can stand on business about, oh, he said she said, yeah, the he said she said shit. Do you understand? But they won't stand on business about their children
Okay,
and their
now,
grandchildren's futures.
you're right. Now this
That's
dude
what's
here, Justin.
disappointing in this society.
Yes, ma'am. And Rainbow here just insulted you, sister, and that's not
Hey,
cool. So
she
she
can make
wants to
fuck
rule.
clean off, Rainbow. Go find the end of it. Go find the end of it, bitch.
Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, so
You got the
Rainbow,
right one to be coming at because I come with nothing but
Motherfuckers go
facts.
outside. They don't live on the internet. I like
okay,
to be
well,
outside.
first place,
If I
Rainbow,
already got it trolled, then that means that I'm doing something right. Fuck you, ho.
yeah, pretty much.
You
And
can't
then
move
too,
around and move
Rainbow,
around.
I see a picture of a man up there,
Around. If
and
it's
you
really
call
like
yourself
I
a
don't
man.
get a shit. Like I said, find yourself at the end of the rainbow, bitch.
And he says here that you want to rule life through the internet. So there he go, talking that bullshit. No, sister, you ain't
I don't
about
give a
ruling
fuck.
life through
But
the
guess
internet.
what? Guess what? Everything that I fucking say, I can back up, bitch. So you talking all of this shit is irrelevant.
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of rah-rah, bitch. It's a whole bunch of rah-rah for your rainbow.
You can't move around.
Yeah, and what he's doing is like James Brown said,
You put
Bianca.
the rah-rah
He's
in
talking
rainbow,
loud and
bitch.
saying nothing.
You put the
Yeah, Rainbow is-
R-A in rainbow.
Yeah,
But you
Rainbow
would
is
ain't
talking
nothing
loud
but
and straight.
rah-rah.
Sassy ass, zesty ass tethering activity right here.
Yeah, he's talking loud
If
and
you get a
saying
case
nothing.
of fuck arounds, this is what you don't understand is I got time.
I do that all day.
I got time.
Just like I just
Yeah.
walked.
Hey, now look, I do. You, bro, I know you don't, but hey, baby, I got time. Come find me. Come find me.
I got all day time.
Come find me on any other platform I'm on, babe.
And you know, you always.
And then also too, Rainbow, since you
One
talking
thing
all
I'm
that
not
shit,
is scared. Another thing I'm not is lying. So if I expose that ass, just know that I've done research.
yeah, sister, you do a lot of research.
FAFO.
All right. So just want to.
Yeah, okay, and I believe, and I'm connecting the dots, ma'am. Now I'm a little senile. Okay, FAAO means fuck around and find out.
FAFO means fuck around and find out.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, noted. Let me put this here in the chat room so everybody can see. FAFO, okay, equals, wait a minute, equal signs, fuck around, okay, and find out. Okay, there we go.
Especially fucking rainbow.
FAFO, fuck around and find out. Okay, all right.
Oh, move along. Move along. Just want to talk about Kwanzaa. Let's just talk about Kwanzaa.
So on the first day of Kwanzaa, we had the
Now we
annual
go right back to
Kenora lighting, and I ran into several people I hadn't seen in a while or been wanting to meet, one of which, or two of which were Maoris, black farmers that had a RWS situation out here in El Paso County where Carl Springs is located.
Mhm.
And our brother Eric had to do security for them. So they raised some money, all the ambulance taxis jumped on board, and
Okay.
Jeff Farr, all of them. And
Yeah.
Like this is the last thing I need on my phone.
Yeah. So Jeff Bart, he never commented on my calling card, when I was there freezing in Denver last March.
he was in Africa, so I can remember I told you he went to Africa.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that, brother. I stand corrected.
Talk about Charlie.
So the Maoris are about to speak.
Okay.
They not like us.
No, definitely not.
You say that who is about to speak?
The Maoris, that's who's speaking now.
The Maoris. Who's the Maoris?
That's remember when we covered the black farmers that were being racially harassed,
Right.
intimidated on their lands?
Right.
That's who they are.
Oh, okay. Okay, so they're the owners of the land.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
They own Freedom Acres Ranch.
I'm not even on
Okay.
this shit.
Hey man, that thing ain't the pony's hat you got on there, is it?
Bronco country over here. I don't even know all you.
Man. GMO pony.
No, ain't no GMO. It's all natural.
Because what the brother saying.
Yeah, he was having issues holding the mic.
Okay.
His wife, she gonna speak to him.
Okay.
I say,
I couldn't make. I was lost in the neighborhood.
He's like basically just thanking the community for all the support we day one.
There was no grocery.
There was nobody else in the store besides the
There
owner.
was nobody out there.
Older little Mexican lady, she was up way up in that bitch. And that was the one who said, like, nah, man, it ain't even back to look, because that was my deal. Like, I was just buying my cigar. I was like, yeah, I didn't really to 11.
I say.
Hey, no, by the time, look,
All right, so we were coffee at the point.
Okay.
As we come together to celebrate the first
Did you hear the wife?
Yeah.
Yes.
unity.
That's right.
Without unity, we would not be.
That's right.
So this is, it means so much to us considering all the trauma that we faced and just trying to go about our activities to farm and feed our people, our community.
How do you
So
ask?
unity is the foundation upon which all of our
Schools
progress
ain't got no children. Like, I don't know where y'all guys coming from.
without unity, there can be no
We
change.
got how
There is no prosperity, and there is no
is the way.
As a farmer, as a black farmer, and a landowner, black landowner in California,
They want to address.
Oh,
shit.
a lot of
Are you sure? I'm just saying, because that's about me, man. We
people
gotta
that know this
act
about unity,
up front.
as it relates to the community, the people are what saved us and kept us going.
Ours.
And
how
so for that, we are truly grateful.
Oh, I think there are some
And that's why today means so much to us.
It said howdy,
Surrounded by
howdy,
people
I say.
in the community.
Oh, howdy, y'all shake.
I thought this says.
Our mission is farmers.
Okay, look, shit.
And our purpose is to play our community,
Hey, man.
educate
Apology.
community,
Apology.
encourage
Yeah,
apology
apology.
farmers.
I'm
And call them out and
So
say,
that
hey.
we can be a healthier
my bad, child murder. That's
overall, and so that we can increase the longevity of our life through fresh food.
Hey, man.
There's nothing criminal about growing food. us, right?
Right.
But people who don't want to see you succeed will make you believe that there is something wrong with you doing that. And when you experience that, when I say that it just lit a fire in us so great, and it said to us that what we are doing must be important because they are trying so hard to take it from us. And so being here at the lighting at the Grand Canard, it just is so special for us considering everything that we went through and the fight that hate made us turn into positivity, all that pain into purpose. Let me tell you something about that fire. Thank you to everyone who said we couldn't, that we can't, that we won't.
Come on. Right, come on now.
And we're going to continue to educate everybody about where their food comes from and to educate the youth about the next thing about becoming farmers. They are who are going to save our lives, right?
That's right.
And so if it wasn't important, then we were trying to take it from us.
I'm like, fine, look, that motherfucking elevator never goes up.
And again, there's nothing criminal about feeding your community and growing too.
Shay.
I never need that
Okay.
There's gotta be a motherfucking reason.
We say that we have witnessed the power of we don't just take that statement lightly. We mean
Diddy time. Diddy time in the building.
Diddy time, Black First Mafia.
It ain't very.
Who come and
Dark after all. If you got 3 times, you're
in order and who support us. And so being here among the people on the day of unity is so much more powerful considering everything that we went through. What it feels like. And so, like I said, we witness the power firsthand of working together, just like we do with our lives and our crops. We work together as important to us.
I see something, say something.
I'm about to wrap this up. Unity is not just a principle that we celebrate.
Hey, happy holidays, fam. Be safe out there tomorrow night, man. The other night, man, motherfuckers is gonna be good and fucked up out there.
He knows the
Hey, salute there, salute. Yeah, salute. So what I'm doing here in Las Vegas, man, is I'm staying my ass in after 8 o'clock at night on New Year's Eve because
Hey man, who the fuck is this kind?
is that this is gonna be crazy as hell out here in Las Vegas.
No Diddy.
All right, free Diddy.
We work together united for our community.
Free Diddy. No, fuck free. Don't you? I better not hear it out your mouth.
Today, as we stand here, we encourage and challenge everyone here.
Okay. No, I don't want to hear shit. No, there's no justify.
Not just today.
Okay. You condone Satanism? Okay then. There's no justify. Don't lie. Do you condone Satanism? Okay, then that's all. That's what we agree on. Okay, no.
We all have a healthier, stronger, and
okay, but guess what? It's dirty fucking money and he follows Alistair Crowley. So what are you saying, Brent?
Let us all leave here today with a renewed commitment to unity. Let us remember the strength of
what part of the world you in, sir?
unity that lies in the strength of each one of us.
That's right.
When we are united,
What's the worst thing about it is he's been lining niggas up for 30 years.
Happy Kwanzaa,
Like
and
motherfucking
may we
Bacc.
continue to grow in unity, love, and purpose.
That's all
Thank you for having us today. And support us at www.freedomanchorsranch.
Make sure y'all support them.
Okay, that's what Brother Chase.
I say.
All right, and both Courtney and Nicole Mallory, 1 Acres Ranch.
Do you understand the famous
34th Annual National Black Farmers Association Conference Leading Farmers of the Year.
Congratulations.
Oh,
Do we have anyone representing Mo Better Green here tonight?
What's going on?
Okay, we have no one, so that's a no. We will move forward, but please make sure that you stay very well versed on also Mo Better Green.
Yes.
Farming and Beverly Grant is just doing amazing work for our community.
Yes, she is. Ashe.
Yes, absolutely. We will now have Miss Alina Bard. She is going to lead us in the singing of.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, man, you and Fallon. Oh, homie. Ooh, okay. Yeah, he's in Fallon. Okay, brother.
Moja.
Yeah.
You said Umoja. Well, yeah, of course, unity. But okay, well, you know what it is. It's Ujima. It's Ujima.
Prosperity.
You mean Ujima? It's hell. I know, man. I know Diddy time. I know, brother. I know.
Hey, one question.
Yeah.
Of course, look, here my Columbo ass. Okay, let me ask one question, y'all. How y'all feeling spiritually about what done happened on December 25th? With the doors being open and all kind of shit, and then Beyonce's motherfucking halftime bullshit.
Oh, I'm not a fan of Beyonce.
How are y'all feeling about this shit?
I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna tell you how I feel about that.
All kind of portals being open in front of our places. When are people gonna get serious about spiritualism?
Harmony of it.
With every voice and
That's
okay.
nice.
Now, Beyonce, okay,
That's
that bullshit that she's doing.
When are we gonna get serious about the
Ashe.
You just told me about tonight.
Ashe. Ashe.
Yeah, that's what they're reading off the list of the unhoused at Paris.
Kwanzaa, and this is why Kwanzaa is so important.
Ashe.
Kwanzaa is so important. It's 7 principles that we're supposed to be living by every day of the year.
You're right.
If we were living by those principles every day of the year, imagine how powerful we would be as a people.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Absolutely. So this is why they don't want you to have knowledge of self. And this is why a motherfucker like me go through the shit that I do.
Should I bring the flashcards over here? I think for people to understand, I might have to bring the flashcards over here.
Be not dismayed at the signs of heaven. The devils are condemning themselves.
Ashe. Ashe.
Here we go.
Ashe.
Okay.
Ashe.
Look. Umoja.
Unity.
Okay.
Now, if I may comment. Okay. Now, if I may.
Do you understand?
Ashe.
Yes, ma'am. Now, like Brother Malcolm said, self-determination.
Determination.
Meaning doing for self.
Ashe.
Today,
Ashe.
Ujima.
Ashe.
Collective work and responsibility.
Facts.
Ashe.
Green
Ashe.
Ujama.
Cooperative
economics.
Ashe.
Means buying from yourself.
Our money's supposed to be working together.
That is circulating within the community.
I'm sick of this shit where everybody's not realizing that there are principles. There are principles.
That's right, Yoda. Yeah, be one, the rest get done.
To live by.
Ashe.
Yeah.
Ashe.
And then too, these principles here, Sister Bianca, if you put them into motion, then it will
which is purpose. Which is purpose.
Okay. which
There
is
are so many
purpose.
people that are working fucking jobs that are not aligned with their purpose, and they're fucking miserable. Do you understand?
Yep.
Miserable.
Yes, ma'am.
Why? Because you're not what? Your purpose. Your purpose.
Right. And then, and what's that one there?
Boomba. Creativity, which means that if you are in that situation, be creative on how to get yourself out of that shit. Be creative on how to embark on your journey. Be creative and think outside of the box when people say no.
Mata Stella Holcomb, Lawrence Borum, Tom Robinson,
Imani.
Holmes,
You better have faith in every step that you take and everything that you do, because the answer is behind you. And they are supporting everything that you
Wallace
do.
Yvonne Tollett,
Have that faith
Kyan E. Lewis,
so you
Kamaya
don't have to
Cleveland,
settle. Just settle.
Brianna Taylor,
We shouldn't.
George Floyd,
Yep.
Ella Faye Luckett, John
And that's
Luckett.
that.
Community, we invite you to just speak into this space. Name the elders
And
and the
you
ancestors
love.
that have come before you. Go ahead and
And
speak
Leonard
and do a
Deadwild.
correlate libation.
Yoda says Jesse going full whole tap
I
on me.
appreciate my life, I say. I appreciate my breath, I say. I appreciate my sight, I say. Gratitude for my health, I say.
And then I'm still putting it out there that any one of you men folk out there that identify yourself as a woman, I think I got $100 bill to give you if you can prove your last menstrual cycle
Instead of enslavement, we say,
without
and
about
for
the crack of
those
your
that
ass.
stayed on and came to this country and built this economy and ensured that we had a place to call home, we say,
Why didn't you just go and sit at my computer desk?
All right, and now we are going to formally light the candle of unity, Umoja, so we can all take our eyes upside to the first candle, the black candle, which represents unity.
Okay, so
Put your fist in the air.
this is the one downtown. Oh,
And I
okay.
say, Habari Gani community.
Emoja!
Community.
Emoja!
All right, and as our hands are in the air, we are going to get
What I
tonight
would love
with
to
7
hear everybody
Harambe.
yell
You can make your hands, don't make a fist with. We are strong independently, but when we are together, we are stronger. So we are going to drop our hand into a fist 7 times, and we are going to say Harambe. On the last one, we are going to hold it to make sure we feel it and we can scream into this space. All together, Harambe!
Harambe! Harambe! Harambe! Harambe! Harambe! Harambe!
All the trolls better go back under the fucking bridges that they came from. Tonight, not the fucking night, babe.
What's that thing you smoking on, Sister Bianca?
Yes, I will be streaming that as well, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow for that. I'm going to be live streaming that as well. We got my FBA flag out here.
I'm gonna need you to ask that question again, Brandy. It might end up getting us banned, but you might need to ask that question again. Did they both look you?
What the hell is going on hell here? Yoda. Peace, Tay Lady, thanks to Bacc. Hey, 20 years, peace to you. And also, too,
on underneath all this. To meet you, bro. Glad you out.
Freedom Makers?
Well, I'm not with Freedom Makers, but my peoples is with Freedom Makers. Yeah, I'm just in Paris. I was with, I'm with several organizations. Yes, I did.
I'm the tradition.
Yes, I did. Me and my task force, reimagining the police and public safety, Pastor Davis and the whole crew. We went to bat for you.
Send my love to them as well.
I will. I'll make sure they see this video.
Yeah, I saw your face and I was like,
Are y'all going over to Cleo's? Okay, I'll see y'all there.
I was on my way, and I was
It's Alton.
You know what I'm thankful for? That's some type of tradition still in the Black community out here in Colorado is still relevant. Do you understand? Because our
School. Good to see you still in the neighborhood.
as far as our culture,
Yoda.
stop that shit.
You just knows one love, family.
Hey, Alton. Good seeing you.
I know plenty of motherfuckers that have family business that have nothing to do with. And so that shit off
hi, how are you doing?
for no reason. The parents didn't raise you wrong. The parents didn't do nothing wrong by them. But why would you do that to your parents?
I need to figure out how to bring a lot of us together because they've been messing around with everything is mental. And
They give it to you.
I've
Keep
got
it.
bad news that they're reorganizing how Blacc should be doing.
Oh no! You know my hot spot to make sure that the things are done right on the cycle. He just had two strokes, and people like, yo, that's prayers. He's getting out tomorrow. Okay, so I'll make sure they come over to the Zion Senior Center tomorrow. Also go see him there.
All right. Oh, shit, that's noon?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay.
Okay, well, congratulations.
No, it's 10 o'clock.
10 to 2, yeah.
10 to 2. Yeah, I'll see you about it.
Okay. Are you going over to Cleo's? Okay, I'll see you over there.
Get your ass. Look, you try to make say make a cameo appearance.
We did have like a parade.
With the maracas.
Hey, you guys do
Afro Kara B.
Man, the East Side strong with me, man. What? Yeah, that's pretty default.
But that's not how you say
But
that. But
Yeah.
that's okay, I feel you. That's not how you say it.
Hey, motherfucking.
Who said what? What they say?
Get this fool out of here.
What just happened?
Man, you lucky you're a cyber hoe. Bye, cyber hoe. You want to take out that now, anything.
Oh, Clyde Blackie?
Wow. Man, it's up for real.
Hey, guess what?
Clyde Blackie.
Yeah,
Clyde
real.
Bluey. Black and Bluey, bitch. Fucking around with us.
Right, wrong one. Wrong motherfucker.
FAFO, bitch.
I'm gonna have to end this stream. Y'all come back.
Like, Jesus,
Call
like,
Lady Shay, make sure she's
really? You
straight.
feel that is bold to say?
Hey, we look like the
So I'm gonna
motherfuckers.
end the stream, y'all, and I'll come right back
We look
once I
like
get
the
to
first
Cleo's.
doorbell.
All right, thank y'all for tapping
We
in.
look like the first doorbell.
Alright, I got sunglasses on like me.
Nigga.
Okay. I got a question.
And out the black.
Who was that person in there that said "cry Blackie" and what did he mean by that?
Oh, hey, I don't know what they. I don't know what they meant, but I know what I meant.
Yeah.
I meant what I said.
Fucking troll.
Black and Bluey.
Well-
Yeah, I can cry Black and Bluey, bitch, because I'm beach.
Okay, and then that motherfucker, what he needs to do,
Hey, try Jesus before you try me, ho.
and then what that motherfucker needs to do is bring his ass out here to this Las Vegas heat in June. and watch that motherfucker sit
Hey,
out there.
listen,
And
Anglo McLovin tried to come for us, y'all. Anglo McLovin tried to come for us.
Oh my God.
It's okay. Anglo McLovin, I'm gonna need for you to know that you can't stick your dick into the fucking vacuum even if it's inverted, okay? It's still not healthy. You're trying to make your shit bigger, and I get it, you know. And it's something Black people might be a part of your testosterone boost. But let me explain something to you. There are healthier ways to do it.
Yeah. Go watch the
Why don't you
put a dress on?
No, why don't you just crash the fuck out?
Why don't you just go for
Why don't you make this planet healthier and just crash the fuck out? Okay.
But tell that motherfucker to go down there to San Francisco and get him an inflatable dog.
This is what I've known. They say that calcium helps you keep your teeth. You know what else helps you keep your teeth? Minding your own fucking business, bitch.
Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? His brother is saying here, Eshman is saying that he says, Brad, I feast on white pain. What's up?
Mind your mind. Why, as I know.
Oh, that's why I appreciate the summer solstice, the first day of summer, the longest day of the year. You know what I'm saying? We'll see it in about 6 months. And then hopefully that fool will come out there and bring his ass out here and sit out here in the sun. But guess what?
All these trolls are so cute. All of these trolls are so cute. That means that motherfuckers is listening to us. And we look like a motherfucking purge motherfucking doorbell right now, bitch.
Man, you motherfuckers should
as that song said in 1968, say it loud, I'm black and I'm brown. Eshman says, you snow roach kids taste funny like McDonald's. Hey, Eshman, can I feel that term, sir? Snow roach. I got to remember that motherfucker.
Oh, right Rico Suave. Rico Suave, who thought he was nickel slick until we had his penny change. You think you're nickel slick, but I got your penny change every fucking time, ho.
That's it. That's the word.
And then Eshman and that snow roach needs to stay at McDonald's because that shit at McDonald's is not real food. The fucking flies.
He eats McDonald's, huh? He eats McDonald's? Oh wow! So okay, so that means you're a cannibal. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah,
you're a cannibal. You don't know what the fuck you're eating, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's not food, Sister Bianca. The damn flies don't even want it.
Oh, okay. I thought motherfuckers was talking shit. I was about to be like, you cannibal bitch.
I like calling people a snow roach. That feels good to me.
You said snow roach.
Snow roach, cuz.
Snow roach, cuz.
The next motherfucking face is slick. Next cracking
snow roach, cuz.
That is it. You recall a snow roach.
Boy, I wrote that down, brother. Hey, brother Eshman, please let me know, sir, in the chat room if I could use snow roach so when they fuck around that they can find out.
Right.
FAFO, bitch.
I'm gonna start selling black paddles because they're gonna be called the Black Cracker right there. And you call it for beat. You swing that
and then if I may say, here, and I want to make this perfectly clear, by the way. The reason why
you see this one on the matter of fact, let me go grab something. Learn these motherfuckers something.
It's my gift to the Black family. Thank you.
Thank you, baby.
Yes, sir. It's my gift to the Black family. Right on, Eshman. And Mr. Eshman,
I don't know what these younger ones been told. I don't know what these younger ones been told. But there was an actual board of education that landed on the seat of knowledge. Do you understand?
Yeah, it's called whooping your ass.
Actual board of education that landed on the seat of knowledge.
So therefore, when they have a failure to communicate, then I will get their mind right.
We had a paddle. One side had my name on it, the other side had my brother.
But you seen what it said, right? Look, no, let me advertise this shit, right? Okay, Board of Education that lands on the seat of what?
Of your ass when you fuck around, you find out.
You want to think you know better.
And you will get educated. And you will get your mind right.
All right, so what are your thoughts on the first day of Kwanzaa?
Oh, absolutely. You know, go through it. Black Power, always Mac 285. And we need these principles of Kwanzaa in this time and age even more so than before.
Isn't that beautiful?
You get a motherfucking paddle.
No, that was made in 1957.
Yeah.
Wow.
You won't find that shit no
more.
Oh
no.
I'm getting my paddle.
You won't find this. Like this was probably made with cherry wood. I don't fucking know. But I know that shit hurt.
Make that motherfucker with some ironwood, and it will get your mind right.
I think it's cherry. I think it's cherry. It doesn't survive so many years.
Okay, is it real heavy? Hey, Mac 285. Okay, Sister Bianca, is it made out of ironwood? Hey, Mac 285.
I know, and maybe I'm bringing the trolls, but I told them to go back under the bridge. I did. I told them take your ass back under the bridge with that shit tonight.
When I talked to them,
but they decided to have a case of the fuck arounds, right?
Okay.
So now they go FAFO. Fucking around
and find out. That's right. And they will get their mind right is because they seem to
get right or you gonna get left, baby. Get right or you gonna get left, baby.
Well, that's true. And then I always remember it's if you want to go southpaw, 3 rights followed by the left cross, right uppercut, left uppercut. Guaranteed to put him on his ass.
Let me say this real quick. While everybody being nosy and shit, like and subscribe. Like and motherfucking subscribe. If you got if you here and you being nosy, you ain't doing shit else. Go on and do it.
Yeah, and be sure to call in on Tuesday night at 51. What's our number again, Brother Che? Oh, yeah. 516-418-5996. Fuck around and find out. And keep in mind, I've been called everything but a child of God. You know, we appreciate our well wishers at Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced as we're winding down into our final episodes. We appreciate our haters as well, too. And then, like I said, I've been called every black motherfucker, every black son of a bitch, every nigga possible that these OTBs have came up with. But we have still prevailed, okay?
Listen, being pro-black doesn't mean we hate anybody else. It's us, us first. And however, if you are even our own and you're a part of our destruction, Mick fuck clean off. Mick fuck clean off.
Yeah.
Join us this Tuesday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We love ourselves.
And we are in our farewell episodes, okay? And Brother Che, this is a mighty task, man, putting them on his gigabyte, man, because it's speaking to me in machine language. And then what I got to do is I got to go in there, put the dates, and put the titles in it, you know?
What are your thoughts on the video I just played?
Okay, excellent video, man. Most definitely. Dr. Phil. Okay, and most.
Give your thoughts.
Hey, can I get a plate of food?
What are your thoughts on the first day of Kwanzaa?
Can I get that chicken thing that you was talking about?
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, they keep it going on, man. It's been going on in existence now for over 50 years that I know of. And it's kind of like it is picking up a momentum, you know, then of course, you know, with internet technology and what have you. Now, for all you OTBs out there, meaning other than Black, okay, this does not mean that we hate you, okay? And this is one of the few last times I'm going to say it, is because we have made ourselves perfectly clear on that issue for the last 7 goddamn years. But yet, though, you want to come troll. You want to come up there talking about, well, we're all the same, Shabaka. Come bring your asses out here in this heat with me on the summer solstice, and let's sit down and out in the sun. Now, you got to leave your sunscreen at home, plus you got to leave your umbrella at home. Now, when you get fucked up from the heat, I will have somebody make an anonymous 911 call so the paramedics will come scrape your ass up off this hot ass concrete, and I'm gonna bid you a good day. But one thing though about you, Whitey, is this: it is 46 degrees out here, and my fucking bones is aching. I cannot take no cold.
That's the couch back.
Which couch?
Right. Push
You did it when you went to sit down. I had to pull it out.
And then also,
okay, let me tell you, what are your thoughts on the first day of Kwanzaa?
Other than that, they never want to fix that goddamn. They never want to do
what it
that.
actually means. Let's think about what it actually means.
What up, guys?
Hey man, take this dress off. Who's in there? Who's in here?
Jamila from Boogaloo Gangsta Crip.
Okay. Well,
Start that shit.
they're always fucking with you, man. So
You gang banging this
on gang members.
on gang members. Don't you fucking gang banging.
That broad is ignorant as hell. I just didn't want that bitch. Damn man, I was with it. And it's probably a good reason. But I was just a wild ass shit. I always said the wild ass shit. As soon as she says some shit, I'd be like, who made you in charge of fucking saying Ashe and all this ignorant shit? And why are you so much on Jeff Ryan's gun? He's on the show. I didn't know who he asked me my opinion. He asked me my opinion.
Well,
that bitch.
Yeah, you did ask her about the first day of Kwanzaa.
You did ask.
And it goes deeper than we should have. That was a relationship.
Well, look,
We
that part is ignorant as a
about the
motherfucker.
significance of unity.
I was with it. I've been with it all Kwanzaa, all our Tuesday. I've been all with it all the way. 100%. There's nothing I'm not with. What I'm not with though,
I
is
know,
clout
don't even
chasing.
say what you're not with. Tell what
I'm gang members. I'm not with clout chasing.
Like us. Gang members.
I'm gang members.
Okay.
I'm gang members. I'm not with that clout chasing that she be doing, bitch. That shit is fucking whack. Who gave her the fucking mic? Somebody take the mic. I would have been like, take the mic from that bitch. She's always in the camera.
Okay.
She always got the mic.
Okay.
Then I'm like,
But
what
does unity?
Oh, Mary in the park asshole, cuz.
Okay, outside of that, bro.
What does
unity
turn that
mean
good?
to you?
Not unifying with coons.
Outside of that, bro.
Not unifying with crackers. Not unifying with coons or bed witches or fucking muskrats.
Outside
Oh,
of the
shabby ass
raccoons.
weirdos.
What are your thoughts?
But what, unity?
Yeah.
Shit. I want to unify with motherfuckers that are black first and fucking on the right side of shit. That are open, they're fucking aware. That their fucking mind is aware. You know, that they know what's going on. That they ain't gonna be blind. I'm not gonna follow nobody down no dark ass hallway. I won't follow just anybody. And that some people are acting like leaders of the city, and I wouldn't follow them to the bathroom in my own fucking in their house. I would never let them in my house. You think? So some motherfuckers are just black. I think that as far as unity is, as far as the first thing of Kwanzaa, I believe that we should be doing some shit together. As far as all sectors, Our money isn't right. Our money isn't circulating with us. Motherfuckers are gatekeeping the wrong shit. And they're not those same motherfuckers that are doing the most are not elevating unless they're elevating in their mind. But they're not elevating. They've been chilling and doing the most. I feel like sucking dick must be a new thing. Like for real. Like for real. Like how the fuck is them and the fucking how the fuck is this broad? First you just sitting next to a motherfucker for snacks and actually doing most of this. They must be sucking dick. It just don't make no sense. Okay. I'm just saying. You go from you can't even afford your own motherfucking meal. He has to go get it. He has to buy you your fucking thing. Fuck that shit, man.
Let's go on and keep that certain shit for the next episode because you know we going in. We going in.
I'm just mad about it.
We going in. I know, but we going in next episode.
People get the wrong.
Stay tuned because the shit is really going down. Okay.
Go get money because she got tokenized by a white broad. But what she do? She decided to be an old bitch about some shit, and then talk shit to me.
Okay.
And I'm like, you ain't gonna
we are drifting away from unity, which is supposed to be
unified right now.
Man, come on, we drifting away from that shit. Okay, but what I will say is unity for us at this point. What that shit looks like. Here, let me speak.
It's really good.
Because I don't want to mess up.
Actually saying it really good.
I don't want to mess up.
Oh my God.
But unity for us really does look like us putting aside certain fucking differences and realizing that the last lynching that happened on record that we know about was just last year. Do you understand? 22-year-old boy. 22. I have a 22-year-old. So this is what, as a truck driver, that yes, and it was a bunch of bullshit because that was a whole sundown town that he was in. So we gotta really consider. No, look. One thing I can say is that we can unify. I watched Montgomery, bro. We can. We can. Motherfuckers better remember the hearts of those men that were in that shit and acknowledge it. And know that that same blood runs in you. And that you can make that same fucking difference.
I'm gonna be at the top of my head.
So that's all I really have to say because unity looks like that for me. You know, unity really looks like that for me. Us being able to unite and defend and govern our own. That's what unity looks like for me.
Are you looking at the comments?
Hey man, they can clean off if they got a problem with what I'm saying because I'm only speaking the truth.
They're making a joke. You thought a joke.
I'm only speaking the truth.
You thought a joke.
Yeah, he's telling the jokes.
Oh, look, if I can speak the joke, then never mind. But aside from that, if you just wasting space, make fuck clean off too.
Yeah, you can tell they're trying to like the movie.
Okay, all right. So what are the comments coming in there? What are the insults? It's our hate mail.
I've dispatched all Google cars to your location.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. You dispatched Google cars to my location?
Yep.
Yep. So go on and answer that phone.
Sir.
Getting that one car.
Answer that.
Why are you dispatching Google cars to my location?
Answer that.
He's just joking around. Hey, Note.
You gotta stop making all that noise.
Oh, man, them Google cars is dangerous, man.
Man, you feel like you actually gave them. No,
It's no change.
Look, that's no change. That's my cat.
No shit made me feel like he gave a fuck about me today, okay?
That's my cat.
I got
He in
saw me
trouble
struggling
currently.
to get up the stairs. I got him go meet sweet baby Blacc Jesus at the top. And he was waiting for me. This motherfucker.
Man, what kind of weed is that y'all smoke?
See the black cat?
He thought he was gonna get some out
See
of
the
it.
black
He
cat?
played on my emotions thing, cuz.
No, Jay, go sit with your Uncle Jesse again.
No, man.
Look,
If it's up
this
to
is
me,
my cat.
I'll
This
sit
is
here
no.
Oh, that's Panther. Yeah, the little Panther.
Only a third of his body that you can
I
catch
know, he
on
got
here.
fat too.
He is big and fucking long.
He got fat.
Ew.
And he played on my emotions, cuz. He played on my emotions today.
Yeah, he did.
I got a whole
really
Black
gave a fuck
Panther
about it.
in my
I was
house.
like, God damn it. I was like, look at you.
Oh, yeah, you got the pretty kitty.
I got a whole Black Panther in my house.
Fuck you, boy.
Yeah, the pretty kitty.
Fuck you, no shit.
The Panther's a defensive fighter.
Fuck you, no
Yeah.
When it is aggressed upon,
Yeah,
it will
I can
annihilate its
Spiritually,
enemy.
he's about that
I
life.
said-
So that's another reason why I know I'm
no shit
good.
gave a fuck about me, man.
Yeah,
I
a Panther's a defensive fighter.
Okay.
Yeah, got the A Mac 285. Got to say hi to the Panther. He's a defensive fighter. When aggressed upon, he will annihilate his enemy absolutely, completely, and unconditionally.
My cat operates off
After
of
he reversing new.
spiritual frequencies. That
I'm mad, no shit.
Yeah, show him again.
I swear to
Need to
God.
send me a
You
picture.
said show him again. This whole
Yeah.
big black ass motherfucking cat is over sitting on the other end of the couch taking up half of it. I'm not bothering him.
Oh, he just being a kitty. The pretty kitty.
Oh, big back ass motherfucking cat. Do you understand? He's 30 pounds.
Oh, he's a heavyweight. Okay.
He's a heavyweight and he's long as fuck.
Okay, so
They
it
don't
means he's got
know
a.
what species of cat that I have.
It's a baby panther.
Right. Now you got the paws to look for it. That motherfucker, I was
Yeah.
like, you didn't bounce when I brought my big ass.
Mac 285 says he loves cats. Oh yeah.
I would have gone. No, he's right there.
No
Now
shame,
you have
no
to
joke.
understand with cats is that the thing is you have to understand with cats is that you are the pet. Okay.
No, what I will say is that he chose me. He did choose me, but at the same time, what I say motherfucking goes in this house. He thinks he's a real boy. Do you understand? He gets consequences just like my other children as well.
Oh, okay. All righty. Okay.
He don't say starvation diet. He got plenty of fat to live off. Look, he can live off the fat of the land for a couple of hours to think about his motherfucking steak.
That motherfucker got the heaviest ass.
Okay. I'm high as a giraffe. Coochie.
You
Still
gonna
see
have PETA
dad
on my
pods
motherfucking
test
shit.
complete success.
She gonna have PETA on me.
Big white ass.
Cats
No,
rule the
I
house.
don't starve my
Oh,
cat,
yeah.
but I do teach him lessons.
Okay, all righty, the pretty kitty. Yeah, that's right, the pretty kitty.
Fuck no shit.
And then keep in mind, young folks. Now keep in mind, young folks, in the 1960s, when they used to come up at 6 o'clock news, and they would show the Black Panther right there. That was a powerful picture. That was a powerful picture. You see, now what they want to show you up here these days on this crazy ass shit is some motherfucking dude wearing a dress.
I do care. Shit, I do care.
You know you want to get back up here.
And you get all awkward and try to pick you up.
No.
Big cats don't do
No,
vibe.
Come here.
He's trying to warm up to me. He's been all up on me, like rubbing up my leg and trying to. He been like, I was like, man, maybe he give a fuck about a bitch today. No, he played on my sentiments. I was like, you got the wrong motherfucker. I don't like that.
He ain't doing that. That's what I said.
Stop
Come here,
doing
Noche.
That a cat has mind control parasite that's affecting you. Should probably do your research.
Look here. Me and cats don't ever vibe. And they always got something going on, right? They always got some shit going on. That's how I feel about it. And Jesse over here is like, meow.
I talk the cat language.
You're chopping it up. I'm like,
up here, no, Jay. I'm not playing with you.
Fuck you, cuz. Fuck you. You're
What did mommy
my
say?
That's lovely.
Dude, that was 14 steps of go, my God. Okay?
I'm not playing with that goofy ass.
And my little heart was
See,
like,
y'all
dang,
don't understand.
dang, like a drum.
Y'all
yourselves while you're young. You don't want to be
my big
like me having
All ass. All
You
ass.
understand? And this ain't even all of him. I had to hold him with 2 hands.
Yeah, they are smart.
Okay, and he's long as fuck. And he still grows every year. And when I adopted him, when he was a kitten, they wanted me to bring him in every month for them to test and find out what kind of breed he was. I said, nigga, you should have did that shit before you gave him to me. So I ain't took him back since. But he grows longer every fucking year. One day I am gonna wake up to a fucking panther in my room. And he's still gonna be asking for and he's still gonna be asking for meow mix.
That's the pretty kid.
He ain't even look.
He looked at me in the hole.
He gonna be like, morning, mama, it's time for cereal. That's what he's still
He's like, oh,
going.
this bitch gonna die right here. He looked at me like in my eyes, like in my soul.
But yes,
Yes,
No Jay is one of a kind.
Goddamn hooks.
He really is.
Well, they got 9 lives.
Yeah, his name, that was all me. Ain't nobody named pets like I have.
Okay, Crack Native, that's my sister.
You
The
said
lady is scaring us, I believe, her crack netter.
You scared? He really.
No, sister's not scaring me at all.
Man, crash out. Why don't you just do everybody a favor and crash out?
Just playing.
He's
a regular.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a regular fucking dumbass to come at me like that. Regular fucking dumbass. Crash out, bitch. Stop talking to me like that. Okay, well, I'm not the one to play with like that, as you can see.
See what you did now?
All right, well, moving along. We got Congressional Black Caucus.
You missed the earlier thing. That's why you don't get it.
Fighting
She had a hard
to
night.
exonerate Marcus Garvey while letting FBAs rot in jail.
I'm still mad about that bullshit.
And the podcast, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about the Congressional Black Caucus. And the Congressional Black Caucus wants Marcus Garvey pardoned before President Biden get out of office. But before I start that, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and you celebrated with friends and family. I definitely did that for sure. Had a great time. Went to my Aunt Linda's house and, we all had a good time. Very, very, very good time. Funny time. Especially my Aunt Linda was talking about how she was roasting somebody. Oh, man, it ain't nothing like how we in Black America will roast, right? God, that's just natural for us, right? Just comedy.
All right, let's crash out.
With the Congressional Black Caucus, I like Marcus Garvey. I like what Marcus Garvey has done, even though Marcus Garvey couldn't get nothing started in Jamaica. He had to come over here, and he was built up and bred over here in the good old United States of America underneath FBAs. But let's go down and look into this article here because I actually take just a small issue about what the Congressional Black Caucus is requesting. See, a group of 21 House Democrats signed a letter.
I think it was meaning by segregation. We had our own shit. We had our own towns, our own communities.
Oh yeah, okay, like the Black Wall Street. Okay, all right, I likes. Okay, stand corrected. Okay. See now,
the president exonerate former civil rights leader Marcus Garvey.
Stop. Freeze that. Hold on 1 second. First place, man, you got to understand something. There's a big difference between civil rights and Black empowerment. a big difference between the two. Okay. So there's a big difference between civil rights and Black empowerment.
They're like the Black Caucus are actually fucking. Shut the fuck up. This has nothing to do with these big old Black Caucus. Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, LHA is
I'm sorry. It wasn't supposed to happen like that. It wasn't supposed to happen like this. It wasn't.
All right, what were you saying, Shabaka?
Okay. What I'm saying is there's a big difference between civil rights and Black empowerment. Okay. Say don't ever let these motherfuckers marginalize Black empowerment. Because even one of the civil rights workers, Brother Che, didn't he do a video saying that when they were sitting there at that lunch counter begging for a cup of coffee, they didn't know what the fuck was in it?
They're gonna give us that work.
No, we're not. Listen here. Listen here. No, we are not. No, we are not going to disrespect or dishonor any ancestors in the process of this. Okay, please excuse the laughter and abrupt. Yeah. Excuse that. You shut the fuck up. No, but. Oh yeah, that's what we was just talking about over here. I already knew. I saw where she was going with this.
Oh yeah, well, shout out. Yeah, shout.
No. We're not talking about big Black caucuses, nigga. No, the fuck we're not. Shut up, man. Shush, nigga. Shush.
Oh my God.
I'm actually using fucking ancient. Amen. Shush.
And then I know the big
silence.
Fucking caucus portals in the Vatican.
Silence yourself.
Gaping holes in the Vatican. Just gaping Vatican holes.
No, that's nasty. That's nasty. That is borderline nasty. Amen. No, but listen, there's already gaping holes in the Vatican any fucking way. Look at all the altar boys. Shut the fuck.
Yeah.
Gaping holes all around that bitch.
Yeah. And I want to know who would practice a faith.
You see what I'm saying? There's hidden tunnels.
Okay, I got a question. Why would you practice a faith that tells you not to have sex?
Why would you practice a faith that allows you to fuck other men?
Right.
Okay, well, ma'am, that's not sex. That's pedophilia.
No, listen, Greek statues on their finest buildings show men fondling other naked fucking men.
Okay,
do you understand? They both grabbing each other's nuts and they calling this shit a work of art.
Yeah, I agree with you, Bianca. Brother Che will tell you I come bomb on that shit all the fucking time.
Micro penises that they're doing this under.
Well, to quote the words of...
So we gotta see why the dynamic really is what it is.
Okay, well, to quote the words of Dr. Francis Chris Wilson, Bianca, to prove your point. You got these white men.
The fruit will show what type of tree it comes from.
Well, that's true.
If black men were the original givers of life, wouldn't their dicks be bigger?
Right. Exactly.
Wouldn't their dicks be reaching a little bit further because they're reaching into the universe? The yoni.
Well, Bianca,
black
pussy is black power.
We don't talk about it since we want Black Caucus style.
Okay, whoa, hold on, sister. You're right. Black pussy is black power.
The obelisk is a phallus. So get this. It is a representation of a phallus, of a black man. But get this, a lot of people still don't see how we have Jacob stealing or Esau stealing Jacob's blessing. If we're the descendants of Jacob, Esau is stealing our blessings every fucking day.
Huh.
It's like it was done before.
Huh. A friend of mine told me
let's
like
really
that,
think
Sister
about this
Bianca.
shit. No, let's really think about this shit here. I know I might have said some shit that might have triggered certain people's religions, what have you. Please excuse me for having a big mind. Please excuse me for always getting put in children's church detention, which I never knew there was, but there is, okay? Because I had to sit in the motherfucking office certain days, even during children's church, because I had all the right questions for all the wrong teachers. Right.
Okay,
and
hold
they
on a
made it
second.
sound like I was trying to question God when I was questioning them.
Okay, now who's this motherfucker here, man? Call himself Power Bottom, man. Get that trick up out of here.
Power Bottom.
Shit, that motherfucker need to go get him some pussy.
PD cakes.
Shit, excuse my language.
Have you ever been swallowed? Swallowed. Why don't you go and get swallowed in another algorithm, bitch? Power Bottom.
What kind of shit is
That
that?
sounds like a 19. No, listen. That sounds like a 1980s motherfucking workout tape. Yeah. Power Bottom. Let's work those glutes.
No, sister. I was around in the 1980s, and I don't recall nothing like that.
Richard Simmons. But no, he was too different.
Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah, he was around in 1980. Yeah, he kicked the bucket, too.
Richard Simmons, though. Let me tell you something. That was one of the very first people that, like, of that community that was just themselves. He wasn't trying to look like no bitch. He wasn't sitting up here trying to put motherfucking cranberry juice in his motherfucking asshole. He wasn't trying to do any of that shit. The fakest he was his perm. The fakest he was his perm. Right. Just like Bob Ross. Definitely just like Bob Ross. Do you understand? That was the only fakest thing about that motherfucker. He was openly gay, but he always
says that he's an
every
alien
fucking body.
ninja.
No, look, what he did behind closed doors was his business. Right, and he even went into hiding. Was he trying to flamboyantly express it? No, he wasn't. He tried to make big people feel confident. Oh well, I guess what? Guilty conscience.
Yeah, Yoda, this
projection much? Projection much? Not a rip. You sound like a motherfucking no. That ain't no Diddy After Dark. That sounds like a motherfucking Project Glue Team bitch. Project Glue Team. Have fun with that. It sounds like some old nasty shit right there. Shut the fuck up. You probably AI talking like that with your smart ass.
Probably is, because you know this AI shit is headquartered in boys.
I'm not gonna argue with bots. Are you probing for Dookie? Dig deep, motherfucker. Dig deep. Man, you don't have no idea what cranberry juice. Yes, I mean that shit.
What addiction?
What? Wow.
Exactly, Max.
Hey, look at the most recent motherfucking killing of a motherfucking police officer killing his trans wife that he didn't fucking know. That just happened 3 weeks ago. So when you hear the cranberry shit that I'm talking about, know that I'm telling the truth.
Wait a minute. This police officer was married or is transgender. And this motherfucker couldn't tell the difference of what he was running with.
Cranberry juice. But how did he not? Like, no, because this bitch had a pussy. Fucking better. Inside out dick.
chosen for superior brawn and lack of intelligence. That damn shit proves that. I can't wait to tell us.
Hey man, yeah, get into it.
Like I just wanted to do my
I can't wait to tell Sarge that one.
To a statement sent by the lawmakers. Congresswoman Yvette Clarke led the panel of lawmakers, mostly from the Congressional Black Caucus, to exonerate Garvey on the heels of President Joe Biden's commutation of 37 sentences from federal death row on Monday. Garvey, one of the earliest internationally known Black civil rights leaders, was convicted of mail fraud in 1923 and was given a 5-year sentence, according to a letter sent to Biden from the Congress members obtained, of course, by ABC. President Calvin Coolidge pardoned Garvey 2 years later into his sentence. Okay, so President Coolidge said, "Hey, you know, I'm pardoning this man." Garvey was immediately deported to his birth country of Jamaica.
You can't be on the top
Now,
of
exonerated Mr. Garvey would honor his work for the Black community, remove the shadow of unjust conviction, and further this administration's promise to advance racial justice at a time when Black history faced an existential threat of erasure by radical state legislatures. A presidential pardon for Mr. Garvey would correct the historical record and restore legacy of an American hero. Now, they say Congress members have been trying for decades to clear Garvey's name, according to Congress members. Congressman John Conyers led hearings in 1987 for the House Judiciary Committee on Garvey's exoneration. Congressman Charles Rangel introduced resolutions highlighting the alleged injustice against the former civil rights leader in 2004. And it says exactly 101 years ago, Mr. Garvey was convicted of mail fraud in a case that was marred by prosecutorial and governmental misconduct. The Congressman said in the letter that evidence not only fabricated but also targeted to criminalize, discredit, and silence him as a civil rights leader. The White House
bullshit, man. You gotta get the fuck above this platform with that, man.
Garvey, Jamaica, 1887. He's a Pan-Africanist, believing that people from African descent around the world should be unified because of their, I don't know why they put alleged common interest. Why would you put that in there? Okay. I mean, that's what he believed. It wasn't nothing alleged about it, ABC News. You mean, just tell the story how the man thought. Now, Garvey was the leader of the UNIA, was created to challenge racial inequality. It said, according to lawmakers, that the organization champions self-determination, economic independence for Black people. At a time when Jim Crow laws oppressed African Americans and colonization subjugated Africans on their own continent, the Garvey established the Black Star Line. They're one of the first Black-owned shipping companies in the Western Hemisphere, connecting Black businesses across the Americas. As according to lawmakers, the civil rights leader eventually wanted to route the vessels to Africa for a redemption program. According to U.S. National Archives and Records Administration, he wanted to establish a nation for those who were born into slavery or were descendants of enslaved people. You know, say Garvey also created the Negro World newspaper. At its peak, reached about 200,000 readers weekly, according to Congress. Now, they say he shared the segregationist views of the Klan as he sought a separate state for those for the African diaspora. Now, of course, you know the media gonna do what they do here, right? So let me get on here and tell you what my thoughts are about some of this, ladies and gentlemen. Now, we read through all that for a reason. First and foremost, ABC News, we see Marcus Garvey did not have no thoughts, even similar to the Ku Klux Klan. His thoughts wasn't, and you got to think about 1923 when he was convicted. He wasn't thinking about hate, he was thinking about safety. He said, listen, we need to be away from these people. Because when we're around these people, bad things happen. So we get away from them, have our own separate everything over here, that we can just kind of just do our thing, right? But Marcus Garvey was really a threat because anytime a Black person telling Black people to do things on our own, self-determination, anytime they say, do for self, like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, do for self, anytime that any Black person promoting that, and he wanted to do international trade, basically. He wanted to connect Black Americans with different African businesses, different African lands, maybe getting access to some of them resources and do it in trading. Of course, he became a threat immediately because they feel that all those resources in the African continent are theirs. So Marcus Garvey was a complete threat to their rule. So they had to do something to him. That's the bottom line. They've been doing that, of course. Like I said, he went to jail, federal prison, He was pardoned by President Coolidge 2 years into it. He had a pardon, got out, but he was deported back to Jamaica. And we know that he didn't stay in Jamaica long because in Jamaica, he tried to do the same thing. They wasn't hearing it. They wasn't having it. Marcus Garvey left Jamaica and went to, Britain, right, where he spent the rest of his life. If the Jamaicans had really owned that, then he wouldn't have had to leave Jamaica.
Was a British Crown colony at that
But
time.
all that being said about Marcus Garvey, which I definitely appreciate Marcus Garvey because he's definitely a fruit that came from the tree of FBAs. But for the Congressional Black Caucus to be talking about this, about pardoning Marcus Garvey, there are people right now in prison who are freedom fighters, who's been sitting in prison a long time, who's alive today, that can use a pardon right now, that can be released today. Why won't you fight for those freedom fighters who fought? So you got people that fought in the civil rights movement. People that fought in the early 70s, early in the 80s, fighting, right? Civil rights, fighting for black people that can get out today. Advocate for them. Marcus Garvey don't need no pardon. For what? Calvin Coolidge gave him a pardon. That's how he got out of federal prison, right? So they made it right 2 years later, and he got deported, but still, he got out of prison. Why are you fighting for things that can't be a tangible Congressional Black Caucus? Oh, but we got to remember, this is Vivek Clark. She's the leader now, and we know about her Jamaican background, her Caribbean background. So she's fighting to clear the name of Marcus Garvey based on some Caribbean. I don't know. But the Congressional Black Caucus has always been about symbolism. Okay, let's say Biden does that. How does that benefit Black Americans in 2024? It doesn't. If Biden wants to do something to benefit Black Americans, well, shoot. The biggest thing he could say right now, everybody has been convicted of any kind of marijuana crimes on a federal level, all y'all going home. Especially if it's nonviolent, it's like just some possession, all y'all going home. Today. Give me all the names. I don't care. Give me all the names. Give me the names. They out. They coming out. You know what I'm saying? Same thing during the crack era. If he want to help somebody, he can say, hey, anybody in prison right now for crack era for simple possession, not they being a big old, not being a big old dealer, but just possession. It was their personal use, but they got caught up with it and got put in prison. Give me their name. They coming out. And they coming out and their record's going to be wiped clean. They're going to start over from scratch. You know what I'm saying? That's something that you could be pressing Biden to do, Congressional Black Caucus. Marcus Garvey can't use no pardon, no, nothing, no community senate, no, nothing, right? He can't use anything. The man's gone. That's why we don't get nowhere as a Black community. We don't get nowhere because people like that, the Congressional Black Caucus, symbolism and not substance. That's why we don't get there. That's why we don't have anything. Symbolism, that's all they want to push. I did that for Marcus Garvey over here. What are you talking about? Because the Congressional Black Caucus asked me to do something. And I did it talking about. If you have the Congressional Black Caucus say, give me symbolism, and they do it, because that's what you're asking for, can we really be, did we really think about it? Can we really be hardcore on the white Democrat? When they don't want to do other things because the Congressional Black Caucus talking about reparations. Black hate crime bill. They want to give for Marcus Garvey, and he can get to a better place now. He ain't worrying about the workers. Is good. That's what I'm talking about. That's why we don't get nowhere. well, and people that fight for substance, they won't look at you as what Fat Joe says for people for substance. That's exactly how they feel about it. You're radical. Old Black Caucus, y'all. You can't just play people in the Democrat Party. You got to deal with the black leadership class in these political circles. That's the only way we're going to get somewhere. Because we don't deal with.
Family and fellow soldiers, I'm the professor, and this is the.
A bunch of immigrants, a bunch of tellers.
They sit on it.
Is there so
all right, Shabaka, what are your thoughts on the Congressional Black Caucus?
Okay.
Marcus Garvey is now part in the thousands, if not millions of FBAs that are still behind bars.
Okay, all right, well, see, that was something they should have did for Marcus Garvey, man, that over 100 years ago, okay? All right, and then also, too, keep in mind that Donald Duck had pardoned Jack Johnson, who was a contemporary of Marcus Garvey, meaning that they were in the same points in time.
No,
and Donald Duck
turned this country into a movie, Born in East LA.
Hey,
that was born in East LA. I remember that movie with Cheech, man. Okay, but what it is, though,
I didn't like that movie.
is that the Congressional Black Caucus, man, they like about stay 100 years late on it. To sum it up right there.
One thing I
they
can
should have
say
done this
about
100
Trump,
years ago. But
one
then
thing
again,
I
the
can say
Congressional
about
Black
Trump,
Caucus
Dom, Clump, all of that, right? What I can say about that figure, that person, is that no matter what we think about this motherfucker, he's about to be a part of the destruction of Babylon.
Who's the dump?
If it's not even for his own fucking personal reasons.
Yeah, the dump is fucked up, sister. Yeah,
no, but do you hear me? He's going to be a part of the destruction of Babylon.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to be a part of the actual... Look, and it's so funny that they use the term purge. He's going to be a part of it. Watch.
Well,
watch.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of motherfuckers who think that they exempt just because he's in office, and he's going to show them who the fuck he is for real. He's going to put their feet to the fire. And no, he's going to put their feet to the fire. And once he does, everybody else's feet are somehow going to catch on fire. People that ain't got shit to do with shit, their feet are going to catch on fire. Because they're a part of that spell. They're under that motherfucking demonic law. So when the chickens are coming home to roost, they really are.
Final thoughts on Biden, the Congressional Black Caucus is going to invite and exonerate Marcus Garvey.
Okay, well, I think it's a good gesture, Brother Che. But you see, this is something that should have happened for Marcus Garvey 100 years ago.
And on top of that, what are you exonerating the man for when he did nothing wrong?
Exactly. The only thing he was about was
this man for when he did nothing wrong. What you should do is pardon yourself.
Yeah.
Pardon yourself. Pardon yourself. Excuse yourself, motherfuckers. Don't ever dare make it sound like that man did anything wrong, but you kept
and which he didn't
persecuted for. He was
Yeah, he didn't do anything wrong, sister.
everything
Okay,
that
just
he
like
did patriotically for his country. Do you understand? For his country.
yeah, and then
No,
just like
exactly what
Rosa
he did
Parks.
for his country here. Do you understand? If it was done by anybody of a different complexion, that would be a whole pioneer patriot story. A whole pioneer patriot story. If it would have been any other race coming from another country and doing exactly what the fuck Marcus Garvey did here, it would be a pioneer or a patriot story. Like I said, what was there to excuse him for? What was there to pardon him for? For what? No, how am I, and I am not even a legal citizen here. I am a private citizen of my own. How are you?
That's right.
Get the man.
Yeah.
Did he have American rights? Exactly. So what the fuck do he look like having American tax?
That part. That's heavy.
You ain't gonna
That's
make
heavy.
me pay for a motherfucking place that I'm not even supposed to be, according to you.
Yeah. Who could have been taken out and lynched and castrated at any time on a whim.
And guess what? He would have been an immigrant that happened to, so it got swept under the rug.
Well,
that happens
okay.
That happens every day.
Yeah, and then keep in mind is that the policy enforcers, okay, like I try to tell Sarge stupid ass, okay, are not law enforcement agents.
Okay, so
they
let's talk.
Okay,
Shabaka, I'm glad that you brought that to this point. But let's talk about the sleeper cells. Let's talk about the sleeper cell immigrants that done came over here and flexed only a little bit of muscle and took over a fucking apartment. That's only a little bit of their muscle, by the way. Do you understand? They only flexed a little bit, and we cowered like pussies in Aurora. Well, I wasn't a part of that shit. But do you understand? Colorado's police department, the same ones that kill teenagers.
Yeah.
That kill teenagers. Elijah McClain, Jordell Richardson. No, I don't give a fuck. Do you understand? They kill our youth. They kill our children.
Like they did Paul Childs.
But you can't look up on them. Y'all can't call in Dog the Bounty Hunter for this?
That short peep squeak looking buster motherfucker.
No, but he
that
also
son of a bitch is only 5 feet 2.
No, he's got them Freemasons ties. So why didn't y'all call him? Why didn't you call him?
And you know he's a convicted felon himself.
And you know exactly what the fuck they are. And y'all know y'all can't do nothing to no sleeper cells.
They dangerous.
You can't do nothing to the sleeper cells because the government has them here for a purpose. During Project Glue Team, I got to be very careful with my words. Project Glue Team, there are going to be fake aliens that are trying to be at war with the other real life forces that are here. And we're arrogant as fuck if we believe that we're the only life forces here on this planet.
And then too, and just like when they had that bullshit out here in Las Vegas, Brother Chair, a year ago, when these motherfuckers said they saw giants.
Right near Area 51. They have had enough of their captivity too, because when we really think about when we really think about America and the crimes against humanity that we are being held in global council for, Crimes against humanity.
Right.
That's not just us. That's the Sasquatch, that's the Lumerians, that's all of these motherfuckers who are having enough of you fucking with this planet to where you're gonna fuck it off for everybody. And they're gonna start stepping up, and they're gonna start trying to warn us. But it's gonna be Project Blue Team that people don't know the difference, so they're gonna be trying to kill all of them. Kill them all, kill them all. We don't understand. We don't understand them. That's exactly what we do. Anything we don't understand, kill them all, kill them all.
Pretty much. And then, too, if I might say, Brother Parrish, you remember when they said they had these giants out here in Las Vegas? Yeah. And you told me about it, and I put it out there on the net, and I asked about 100 motherfuckers, give me the goddamn intersection where y'all saw these motherfuckers at, and ain't nobody gave me the intersection.
It was true. Listen, they play in our faces all the time with these shows. You understand? They gear all of this sci-fi shit now, right? They gear all of this sci-fi shit as far as shows, aliens, fucking beings that are within a person, and so only certain people can see them. Grim. Okay, do you understand? They have this type of. They have all of this shit. Now, and I'm talking about the new. No, I'm talking about the newer shows. They are pushing this shit hard.
Right, look at what was that show realm, in the 90s?
They're pushing the spiritual realm real hard in Inside Out 1 and 2 and Soul and all
like
this
shit
for our children.
Yeah, the X-Files.
But when it came down to us, look, they had been showing that, but they didn't have no choice but to. After Roosevelt. Or Roswell.
Okay,
no, after Roswell. That's what I meant.
Okay, after Roswell. That's in New Mexico.
They had no choice.
Yeah. Yeah. And then didn't you tell me too, Brother Parrish, that out here in Nevada they got a damn area 58, 59 or whatever.
Yes, and guess what? It's next right where the Grand Canyon connects.
Okay, that's Arizona.
No, listen. There are parts of the Grand Canyon that connect to Nevada.
I don't doubt it.
It's further down. No, this is what they know. This is what they know. Mm-hmm. There are caverns. There are all kinds of cities up underneath like there were cities along the Grand Canyon. So
okay, our sister in Detroit was talking about that there, Brother Chuck.
Yes. So these cities, because the Grand Canyon leads straight to Africa.
Yeah, I've heard that.
It does. That's why they won't let us down there.
Okay, now when you say it leads straight to Africa, are you saying that you can go through the subterranean part of the Grand Canyon?
There were already, like I said, there were communities along the way. So it's not like, do you see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
And like Yoda says, that's the real Underground Railroad.
Exactly. So, is it too far-fetched for me to say? Is it too far-fetched for me to say that underneath Nevada there is a portal? There are portals up underneath every state in these underground cities because they have crystals charging. What's going on down there?
Okay, now let me ask you this. You mean to tell me out here in Nevada that I'm near a portal where I can get the fuck out of here?
Yep, you are. You're a part of the ley lines.
Okay.
Where there's the highest energy spiritually. Yes, you're a part of the spiritual ley lines.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I can get the fuck up out of here. Now, let me ask you this.
Hey, now, say now. You might not like where you're going. So let's not be in such a haste to do that. I don't know if you got from, but I know about faraway trees. And they can take you everywhere. And certain portals can take you everywhere too. If your intentions are not set before you enter that, you can end up anywhere.
So you mean to tell me, and this is no bullshit, that I could boldly go to where no man has gone before?
You can do that by entering the ocean.
Well, the ocean.
And going out and going and discovering more than the 5% that they have.
Well, Bianca,
you can boldly go where no man has gone before. Well, that's the real outer space. That's the real outer space. Now that we done learned that aliens is coming from the world. Come on now, that's the real outer space. Think about it. How much of it has been discovered?
Very little. Very
and
little.
Now you got all kinds of new creatures popping up.
Yeah, because when you look at them stars
it's
at night,
all because our HARP system decided to have a case of fuck arounds.
Okay. All right, I believe it.
Fucking around with the weather and doing all kind of shit and artificial stuff. Hey, look, burp. I don't want to get us cut, but putting double lights where they don't belong.
Okay.
Putting double lights where they don't belong. People can, if you know, you know.
Okay.
Since the eclipse.
Yeah. Celestial
Look at the psychological and spiritual warfare that this planet and this earth, everything has been under since.
Yeah. That is
like our planet has literally reacted to the point where there has been floods, there have been famines, there have been all kinds of shit. And that is nature trying to heal herself.
Yeah, and that's why up there off the coast of Northern California a couple of weeks ago,
problem,
we got hit with a 7.5 earthquake.
The fucking problem.
Okay. All righty, that there holds a lot of water, because as you know, sister, California got hit with a 7.5 quake up there in Northern California.
And
guess that'll wake you up.
And guess how many people give a fuck?
How many? Oh shit!
None.
I'm hearing sirens out here.
None. Because you see, ain't shit changed.
Nope, they still fucking around. Ain't gonna find out.
Everybody think life is a fucking game.
No, it's not.
Until they lose that life and they see there's not another one waiting like that.
Well, when you fuck around, you find out. You think life is a game.
FAFO. And this is the scary thing about it. There's so many people that are, like I said, in their prison cells with comfy duvets.
There's many people
are not going to get up and get out if their life depended on it.
Okay.
They're not going to get up and get out.
Right. Yeah.
Why? Because that means that your actual destiny and your life is in your actual hands. And you have nobody else to blame.
Right.
You know how many people are running around living the way that they are just based on blaming others for their life.
Yeah, you got a whole lot of them.
Blaming others for the way that they live. Blaming others for the life that they had. This and this and that. Do you understand? And that's what the government feeds off of that. Because they know that as long as you can depend on them, they can depend on you to be their hoe. Look, that pimp knows that you ain't got nowhere else to go if you feel like that.
Right.
And he knows he can pimp you the fuck out.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, People need to start being willing to hold their own destinies in their own fucking hands.
Mm-hmm.
Think about ways that you're gonna survive if shit really hits the fucking fan. What are you good at? Do you have any trades under your belt?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck looking cute. Fuck looking cute. Do you have any trades underneath your belt that will help you sustain life?
Mm-hmm.
Understand? Do you know how to grow your own fucking food? Do you know Do you know how to build a fucking lean-to if you need to? Okay, well, excuse me.
Yeah, but all right.
Peace and love.
Yeah, because if you about to fall asleep, come on, make your show. I ain't got shit to say. I already said it.
Okay, I can't hear you, brother. Tell you, you got the fan making a noise in the background.
Jackwood in the building.
We got who in the building?
Jesse, it's Jesse.
Black X-Files.
Oh, that fan.
Yeah, we can't help it. Man, the computer, bro. Report, man. Report. Do it.
Okay, I'm away from the computer. I'm in the bed. The laptop is on the table.
We have to crash the Christmas Christ Mass. Lupacara.
You mean Chris's massacre?
Mm-hmm.
Chris's massacre.
Yeah.
That happens. Yeah.
So Professor Black Truth wants to.
Chris's massacre.
Christmas 2024 by empowerment, not gifts.
Nah, so after the professor, man, I'm gonna call it a night to save this data, brother Jay.
You gotta go to the food bank tomorrow, kid. It's getting late.
I gotta do what to do about what now?
Don't you got the food bank?
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, your brother Jay, don't you have the food bank tomorrow?
Yes.
Family and fellow soldiers, I'm the professor. Moment of truth. I know I post these morning briefings early, but people have kids and nobody really waits until 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning to open their Christmas gifts. They do it as soon as they wake up. I understand. Well, if you would be so kind as to take a moment away from ripping off that wrapping paper and admiring whatever made in China products you just received, I'd like to give you a message that I think might give you a happy new year. If not this year, then certainly next. As the Black media, we routinely say that the reason we make it a point to post content on the holidays is precisely because the white supremacists don't take a holiday. As a result, Black empowerment can't either. But you know what? Even if the enemy did take a day off, Black empowerment would still need to be 24/7 regardless. Even if white supremacy and the anti-Black racism that it created didn't exist at all, we would still need to eat, to be clothed, to build our homes, to make the most of our lives. So we would require Black empowerment every single day, no matter what the condition was. Simply by virtue of being alive, we would require our empowerment. That's what things would need to be under the best of circumstances. But as we all know too well, we don't live under the best of circumstances. We live under white supremacy. As a result, we have to be on guard against the constant distractions that the enemy throws at us. White supremacy is sophisticated. A lot of Black folks are in denial about that, and these are the main ones who white supremacy has defeated. But for those of us with our heads on straight, we understand that fact. You don't have a system this evil that lasts for half a millennium because it was an accident. It didn't get here just by happenstance. And it's not just guessing its way as to how to control people. They've refined their methods all the way down to a science. And part of white supremacy sophistication is to seduce the people that it oppresses, to make them want to be part of the trappings and surroundings of the dominant society that holds them in bondage. This society doesn't work for Black people because it wasn't created to. It was created to exploit the labor and the unique cultural vitality of Black people in order to enrich and sustain the dominant society. But nonetheless, the people whose interests this society works against still want to be part of the festivities because the white media makes it a point to portray it all as being so fun. And besides, when you're oppressed, Truth of the matter is, you don't really have that many opportunities where you get to relax or to enjoy yourself. So it's kind of a sanctioned day, you know, the classic pork barrel politics. Food, exchange of gifts, family gathered for the occasion, singing Christmas carols, putting up decorations, and for most of us, a day off work. What's not to like, right? Well, the first thing that might give you pause is that this is all a simulation of being festive. It's not genuine because it doesn't come from an organic place. It didn't come from us. You see, for an oppressed people, when the dominant society allows them to have just a little bit of a reprieve or something that it calls a reprieve, the oppressed will go overboard and tell themselves that it's the second coming. But for us, the reality is, at best, we're going through the motions of being festive. We don't have the real thing. See, when a people have been robbed of their own power, especially if that deprivation goes on for a long period of time, robbed of the material resources that they need to sustain themselves, culture doesn't just sprout out of the ground. You're going to need resources if you're going to create a culture and sustain it. And when a group of people have been deprived of that for hundreds of years and forced to operate inside the confines of a repressive system, they try to convince themselves that it's not as bad as all that. Denial is going to kick in at some point. People get conditioned to stop thinking and acting for themselves because they're not allowed to. And that spiritual impulse of self-determination will atrophy and eventually go dormant if those people are kept in bondage long enough. This is what's happened to us. This is the psychological and even spiritual damage that is done when we have been robbed of our power for so long. Do we observe these so-called holidays that the white society engages in because we genuinely choose to? Did we choose it for ourselves? The same way we chose our names? Or do we do it because we don't have much choice in the matter? Without choice, you cannot have self-determination. And without self-determination, you're not free. Now, for those of us who like to argue simply for argument's sake, I did not and am not saying that if you observe these holidays or if you engage in the practice of exchanging gifts, that means you're not free. See, you're exchanging gifts or you're making merry on these holidays, so that means you're not free. I didn't say that. What I'm saying is that when you have your own culture and your own history, and yet you still put more thought, effort, and money into celebrating only what the dominant society says you can, and you refuse to honor your own history and traditions at all, then that does mean you're not free. What have you done for yourself? The dominant society wholesale ignores what's important to us. More than that, they denigrate it. They run it into the ground. They say this is worthless. They show no respect for anything that's important to us. They show nothing but contempt for us. That includes our ideas, our contributions and accomplishments. It includes our historical milestones and our cultural touchstones. They run all of it into the ground when they're not trying to ignore it, that is. And the enslavement that we've experienced goes way beyond mental chains. They get you to put chains on your resources too. I'm sure that it's an old joke, but I remember Brother Khalid Muhammad during one of his many lectures talking about how Black people are the first ones to get all jolly in the behind about Christmas. And for the record, yes, this is going to be one of those kind of morning briefings. Brother Khalid talked about two things. First, Black people take all their little old money and spend every single penny of it, working overtime, even going so far as to go into debt so they could buy gifts on a specific day set aside by the dominant society. And worse than that, too many Black people are trying to compete with each other to see who can buy the most expensive gifts. So even the people who claim to believe in Christ, they don't use that overtime money to make a larger tithe at church. They don't use it to do anything other than make some white corporations richer. Is that the reason for the season? But the inappropriate economic behavior is only part of the problem. As Brother Khalid explained, it's how Black parents act towards their children during this time of year that's the even greater crime. Black parents will work themselves half to death to buy their kids some gifts. Or as Brother Khalid put it, at first you say ho, 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 and then after Christmas you owe everybody. And as a result of that, all of those gifts are going to be forgotten about soon enough. They always are. Black people go into debt, and for what? To be part of a so-called holiday, part of the festivities that's basically an arbitrary reason for you to engage in more rampant consumerism. And we have Black parents who tell their children that some white guy came down the chimney even though you ain't got one, and that he was the one who had these gifts that are on the floor. Oh, don't thank the parents for it. The parents had nothing to do with it. It's this white guy over here. He's the one that you should be thanking. Now, what does that do to the mind of a Black child under white supremacy?
Right.
I'm reminded of that line from the movie The Departed. Martin Sheen says, "We deal in deception, but what we don't deal in is self-deception." It's a little incongruent to celebrate the birth of a deity by giving everybody else gifts, isn't it? But how do Black people in general and Black parents in specific think that it affects the psyche of their children when they're taught that a morbidly obese white man from way up north and his army of vertically challenged Eastern European slave labor are going to come to your house once a year and leave valuable consumer goods lying around for free? For white society, there's no psychological damage in these fairy tales other than disappointment if this overweight philanthropist doesn't come along and give you some free swag.
Right.
But for Black children
Right.
living under white supremacy, this is, as Brother Khalid Muhammad put it, mental genocide. This is getting Black
Right.
parents to indoctrinate Black children to seek out the approval of someone from the dominant society and to look to them to give you things. So stay in their good graces so that they'll give you some things. Meanwhile, if those same Black children make the mistake of going to one of these stores owned by these folks, they would get followed up and down every aisle of the store. And even if they did make the mistake of saying, hey, there's some item that I want to buy, they would be ignored. That's the only time they would be ignored. If they actually express interest in
Right.
buying something, oh, we ain't got time to deal with you. And yet these same Black folks, they'll be the first ones lined up saying, let me go ahead and buy some stuff from these folks over here. We see this with Black people who become adults too. They're either looking to get something from the government or sucking up to a non-Black person on the job. Look, there is no Santa Claus. I'm sorry for the few people out there who this may be a shock to. So that being the case, these holidays are actually nothing more than a sociological exercise in buying some sort of merchandise and then handing it to somebody else. That's what it actually is. It's commerce. And that being the case, it's stupid for us to talk about this in terms other than economic terms, because that's what's really at stake. That's definitely how these corporations see it. Again, nobody's saying that there's anything wrong with exchanging gifts or taking time out for family, but we of all people have to dedicate ourselves to doing these things on our own terms. And that's why the Black media makes it a point to remind you that it needs to be business as usual on these days, because that is self-determination. And if we're not going to do it on these days, then when are we going to do it? Seems it's never the right time or the right place for Black people to decide that we're going to be following our own traditions and acting in our own interest and turning our backs on the dominant society's trappings and holidays and observances. Did we really need for Jim Crow Joe Biden to declare Emancipation Day, also known as Juneteenth, to be a national holiday? Did we really need to wait for him to do that? Dr. Joseph Ben Yakinen said, don't ask for a day, you take a day. You don't see Hispanics asking if they can take time off Cinco de Mayo, a foreign holiday that has nothing to do with the U.S. whatsoever, and yet they just simply do it. And as a result, it becomes a law unto itself because you got a critical mass of people who are saying, you know what, this day is important to us. We don't care if it's not on your calendar, it's on ours, and that's all that matters. And the Asians also do similar things. And nobody is more strident about observing their holidays than the Jews are. And none of their holidays happen to be on the Gregorian calendar, just for the record. Now, Black people above all folks ought to be the main ones who stand on business when it comes time to say, hey, these are the days and these are the events and commemorations that are important to us. And we are going to make sure that these things are honored because it's important to us. You see, it's hard to stand for what's right, especially when you have to do it alone. But when someone is taking a stand, there's usually no bandwagon for them to jump on. That doesn't mean that they're wrong. What it means is they're ahead of the curve. Just understand that most people are conformists, not merely because they want to be part of the crowd, but because it's easier. Picking the cotton is easier than fighting massa. But you know what? You only need to knuckle up on that racist punk one time, and then life gets a lot easier. Certainly easier than continuing to pick the cotton. Money is power. And power should never be given away easily. This is why I tell you that Black people have to reverse their thinking and their behavior. We treat our wallets the way that we're supposed to treat our ballots, and we treat our ballot the way that we're supposed to treat our wallet. We got the game completely backwards. Your ballot is supposed to be treated like a brothel. Whoever is offering you cash or tangible policies can get in. We don't play favorites. It goes to the highest bidder. And just because someone got access 2 years ago doesn't mean that they'll automatically be granted access today. You gotta pay to play. That's how you're supposed to treat your ballot. But we don't do that. Instead, we treat our ballot like it's some exclusive marriage vow that's only supposed to be for one person and one person alone, and we don't dare sully the purity of our relationship by even thinking about going with somebody else. Your wallet is what you're supposed to treat like a convent, like a monastery. Only the pure of heart are supposed to be able to get access to it. The dollar has power, and you're never supposed to give anyone your power unless you already know you're going to get it back and then some. Black people will save for weeks, if not months, in order to do it big on Christmas Day. What needs to happen is Black people need to put that exact same effort and forethought into saving up their money and using it to empower themselves. Now, can you imagine how it would change things for Black people if for 1 year, not 10, not 5, or even 3, but if for 1 year, Black people put all of that effort, all of that overtime, and occasionally loans, and squirreled that money away, and instead of giving it all to Amazon or Best Buy or whatever, what if instead Black people decided to use that as seed capital to start that business venture that they've been thinking about for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 years, sometimes more? They've been thinking about it since forever, but never lifted a finger or made a move to bring it about. We'll need money for it. You can get started by making sure that you don't give away the money that you do get. Prioritize you, not Best Buy or Amazon. Instead of saving and amassing all that money just to squander it at some big box store, what if instead Black people decided to give themselves the gift of empowerment, or to invest it in some way that's going to make them money instead of losing it? Working for overtime is fine. Getting a loan can be fine too, but not if you're going to do it just so you can give that money to some white corporation, because they certainly would never do business with you. I believe it was Booker T. Washington who said Black people believe in working for what they want, but begging for what they need. That's hustling backwards, folks. See, it doesn't matter if it's Santa Claus or Jeff Bezos. When you're dumping thousands of dollars into making sure that you got enough name brand gifts to make it through the holidays, what you're actually doing is venerating somebody from the dominant society, somebody who does not look like you, doesn't have your interest at heart. Keep that money in your pocket and put it to good use on something that's to your benefit. We should give gifts on birthdays or special occasions. That's when the gift giving ought to take place, not some arbitrary date in the middle of the winter. Personal economic empowerment doesn't happen by accident any more than group economics does. You want to see something at the group level, you have to practice it at the personal level first. And yes, I couldn't help but notice that be it the 4th of July or Thanksgiving or Christmas Day, whenever the Black media takes one of these holidays as an opportunity to remind you that there are some things that could be done to empower yourself, I know it makes some folks uncomfortable. There's lower view counts, and it ain't just because they're celebrating the holiday. It's because this kind of message is an uncomfortable one. But you know what? If you're overweight and you need to lose some weight and get yourself in shape, it's going to be uncomfortable going to the gym too, at least at first. But that economically, no subjugated people has ever freed themselves by accident or by continuing to go along with the program given to them by their oppressors. They get free by rebelling against it. I'm sure I speak for us all when I say I look forward to the day when Black people change their priorities and get their minds right, focusing on economic empowerment as opposed to hanging up Christmas lights. Black people focused on getting what's ours. Now that is a day worth celebrating. Good day, and be
Okay, we laughed because it was just like Wicked at Birdie's over here, right?
Oh, wait, are you talking right now?
I am. He fell asleep. Everyone got his glasses on, and she's like, let me move around. I was like, what is this? Wicked at Birdie's.
No,
I can't help it. He was. He totally did. He always sleep like that.
Right now and say goodnight.
Yeah, good night.
Say goodnight, people.
See, that's that Wicked at Birdie's.
Stop smiling. Stop smiling.
She's like, move around. I was like, no.
Say goodnight.
Say goodnight. Right.
I ain't gonna let my brother go out like that. No.
She's like, I ain't ready. Like,
she talking.
I was like,
shit.
what we supposed to do? Move around? Smoke some weed with him and let him fall asleep like yo. Dude, and he got them glasses on and he's sleep. He's like,
hey, listen.
When he balled up,
he wouldn't sleep like that.
Weekend at Jesse.
He was thinking very hard. Hey, wake up.
He's straight sleep
right now.
Weekend at Bird. The Black edition. The black version. We get at Bernie's the black version. It's just like move around. I'm like, no. What are we doing? It's 2024. We supposed to smoke weed with him, drink with him, have a whole thing. No.
That's nothing. That's not what this is.
You lucky we was on mute.
That's,
You didn't heard
that's
this shit
nothing.
talking
Look,
about
this is absolutely nothing.
This is
like
nothing.
what this is. Wake up, Jesse, and tell her good night. Tell her good night.
Stay black, stay dangerous. See you for round 2 tomorrow. Okay?
Stay ready for the revolution.
Stay ready for the revolution. And no weekend at Bernie shit. Okay? Leave out with this
No,
motherfucker
Diddy,
around.
no.
Leave
No,
out with
Diddy.
this motherfucker around. Motherfucker, I'll smoke the joint, pass it to him, drink, pass it to him.
We're not doing that though. Da-da-da.
All right, peace out, everybody. Tomorrow, round 2. We'll round 2, okay? All right, everybody. I didn't see no. I figured we'll read the comments later.
Peace, love, and black empowerment.
Peace out, Chewbacca. We gotta go. So just so you know, we gotta go because.
Just so you know,
we gotta go. We gotta go,
we
Chewbacca.
gotta go.
Yeah, we have to leave, Chewbacca. Jesse got the food bank tomorrow. And I was just joking.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay.
Everybody stay
give me a call, Bianca.
He already did. He's like, I already
give me
did.
a call,
You know he's ready to
Bianca.
finish out. I mean, sleep. You ready to go to sleep?
Yeah.
That don't apply to us. We don't do none of that. Naps though. Naps. It's much fun. All right, peace. All right, everybody. Stay black, stay dangerous, and you know,
stay ready.
Get active.
Stay ready.
It sounds like they got a damn drone flying over me now.
Yeah. All right, Chewbacca. We'll see you
ready
tomorrow.
for the revolution.
We'll see you for round 2 tomorrow.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Y'all have a nice night. And later for the ponies, put the ponies in the barn, man.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Put the ponies in the barn.
Oh my God!
Bye.
You couldn't.
Bye.
Ain't going nowhere.
See, he woke up for that. He woke up for that, but nothing else.
Hey, guess what? I love you. Bye.